So, I think we're ready to go because I don't think Matt's going to be able to be here. So I'm going to move you guys to Pandelen.
Yeah, no more bad guitar in the background.
All right.
That was shade.
Yeah, that's right. That's good. This is what I wanted. All right. You guys can see everything. One thing I have changed is Fog of War is now no longer not a thing. Um, just because it's such a bitch to mess around with. What I've done instead is until you can see something, it's showing up only on the Game Master layer. So when you guys can see something, I'll bring it up to your view. But I think we're up to speed. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, you guys were hired by the dwarf. I gotta find his fucking name, honestly. Where the hell is his name? Background, cool. No, I don't need that.
Do I need to toot the horn of remembering?
Well, the thing is, I need to know the guy's name. There it is.
That was good, Josh. That was good.
So, last time, all of you guys were hired, or the last time, Simon Grunts, William Grimmy, Erden Ashton, and Kagami Senpai were all hired by. I just saw his fucking name now. I've already forgotten it. What the fuck is wrong with me?
A lot.
You guys were all hired by the dwarf Gundren Rockseeker to move the wagon towards Pandelen from Netherwinter. Him and his buddy Sildar promised you 10 gold apiece once you take the wagon towards Barthen's Provisions. And taking the cart there, you guys have been traveling for 2 days, turned on the second road towards Tribor Trail, and discovered 2 horses dead in the path. Fought in Goblin ambush, then went over to the Goblin hideout, where you guys took out Yimmick and the Bugbear leader. You guys managed to actually tame a wolf, who is now Druid Senpai, and found a big stash belonging to the Lion Shield Coster. And you guys decided to bring that over to try to get a reward from the Lion Shield. And you guys have now arrived in Pandelen, learning that there is another hideout somewhere, or another Kragmaw tribe hideout somewhere in the Netherwinter woods.
Yes.
You guys don't know exactly where.
But we'll find them. We will kill them.
Also, there's a overseeing leader that you guys only know from one guy, from one of the goblins who gave his name out to be the Black Spider. It is now about 7 o'clock, getting close to the end of the day. Sun's starting to go down, and you guys have finally arrived in Pandelen. Your cart a little overfilled with not just the mining supplies that you don't know what are for, but with all of the supplies for the Lion Shield Coster. You guys pull into the town. Kagami immediately takes off, and you don't know where he's gone. He's just gone off on another rampage, probably off to masturbate his 5-foot cock.
Yeah, I would assume he's putting his dick in some hole.
Hopefully not the dog's hole.
Hopefully not. He doesn't moderate for Discord. I don't think that'll be a problem.
You guys have arrived at Pandelen. It's about 7 o'clock. What would you like to do?
I don't know. I guess we gotta take the person's shit to wherever it's supposed to be.
You guys walk out around here, and you find the sign in front of the door that tells you that this place is indeed Barthen's Provisions. You like to walk inside? I'm going to assume you do. Let me just move my fucking thing over to There we go. You guys walked inside to Barthen's Provisions. There. Let's see. Who is going to take the lead in this opening the doors?
So I'll do it.
There you go.
I ain't no pussy.
I'm a back guy.
You're a back guy.
He's a pitcher, eh?
You guys parked the wagon off to the side as you saw a sign coming in that said deliveries here. So you parked the wagon off to the side, and a young man immediately took over and
my
told you to go around to the front door, as that one door leading was for employees only. You all walk inside, and a older black man, a black human,
Hey.
greets you. Hello there. How can I help you today?
Hey, what's up? We think we've got something that belongs to you.
Oh, really now? What would that be? And he lifts his spectacles up and he starts rummaging through some papers trying to find what you guys might be delivering.
It was the stuff we picked up off those goblins, right?
This is Barthen's Provisions. This is the area that you're delivering the original cart to.
Oh,
So, right now you've got everything on the cart, the things that belong to Barthen and the things that don't.
alright, then I guess let's give him his mining equipment.
So you're here for who was it? Remind me again, fella. Who was you're delivering this stuff? You're delivering for Gundren. Yes. Is that the one?
I think.
Gundren, Rockseeker, and Sildar?
Think so, yeah?
Yeah. At that point, Sildar actually pushes past you at that point. He had been tagging along into the cart trying to make sure everything was in order. Sildar says, yes, we are delivering for Mr. Gundren, whatever the fuck, Gundren. That's the one. We are delivering for Mr. Gundren. I am Sildar Harwinter, his associate. We are here to make sure that we delivered everything. All of the supplies are there, but we do have extra supplies in the back. These wonderful mercenaries managed to pick up additional supplies that had been stolen by these thieving goblins.
Am I supposed to see the shop guy?
100% you are.
No, we don't.
I don't see my dude.
You don't see this guy?
Nope.
Nope.
Big fuck.
Oh, I'm down if you're down.
Alright, what do you guys see?
I see Sildar, whatever.
Okay, you see Sildar. Do you see you three?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, do you see this man?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Do you see that man?
Nope.
Cool. Well, I've completely fucked up. Because these are all still the broken models. Alright, you see that one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So these are just not the corrected ones. Delete him, put him back here. You see that guy?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. And one more. Let me get rid of this guy, and right here, you see that one?
Yep.
Cool. So you guys also see the horse and the wagon?
Yep.
Cool.
And I see a fog of me thinking about mounting the horse, but let's not talk about that.
I don't see a Kagami, sir. I'll tell you that much.
I can sense it.
He's creeping up from behind.
Yep.
Alright. But Sildar walks up to Elmar. Elmar's ruffling through some papers. He says, yeah, just Shiny here, Sonny. Where is Gundren? There should be his signature too. Sildar looks down and says that Mr. Gundren has been taken by the goblins, and we're trying to find where it's been. Elmar says, oh my, that's rather unfortunate. I still need you to sign. And Sildar signs and turns to you guys and says, as requested, or as per promise, here's your 10 gold each. Simon comes up to collect his gold, the greedy bastard he is. Oh, thank you. I want my gold now, thank you. Takes his gold and pockets that immediately. Everybody else can come up and take your gold.
Yeet.
Go ahead and add 10 gold to your character sheet. And with that, Simon Grunts turns to the rest of the party and says, "Well, I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna try and find a place to sleep. I can't remember which voice I was using last week." And with that, he walks out the door. And this is cool. I like this.
Where's the gold again?
That's on your character sheet. Scroll down a bit, and there'll be a bunch of colored symbols.
Cool. Okay,
There you
so which one is it though?
It should be the yellow one.
Oh, the gold colored one?
That's
Obviously.
the one. I just found out if you click your character and then do the arrow keys, you can move your character a lot easier. And then click and drag.
What?
Simon Grunts walks out the door and closes the door behind him.
Hey, Pa.
What's up, dog?
My gold isn't changing.
Nani, can you move your person?
Me? Like,
Why don't you have any monetary systems?
what is that?
You have no money to your character.
It's because I can't add any. It said 180. It said 170, and I tried to change it. Now there's nothing.
Now there's nothing. Let me go. Let me quickly try to find out how much money you had. You can edit your characters. You can edit it, right? You can add money now.
Back
let's
here,
see.
huh?
Oh, maybe it's because my. Okay.
Oh, sorry. You guys don't need to be here. I'm sorry.
There you go. Number lock was like.
Oh, okay, thank God. But the problem is, I don't know how much money you had, Chief.
I had 170 first, and then you
So
gave me
it's
10,
180.
so it's 180.
Okay. 180.
You're my baby.
Doing the plus to everything doesn't exactly work for that. So for the monies to just add on how much you actually have,
Yeah,
you're gonna have to do
mathematics.
some quick math. Yeah. Everything else will let you do the pluses, but not that. Ilmar looks at the gold changing hands and says, "Ooh, would you boys like to buy anything? Or perhaps exchange your money?"
What kind of shit does he sell?
I sell a bunch of odds and ends. I'm not really a salesman for money. I don't sell weapons. I'm not really big on that. But if you need weapons or something, you might have better luck at the Lion Shield Coster. What I sell are more trinkets and objects, if you will.
You'd have some of that gas that smells like absolute shit, because I got a party member who could be disciplined.
Are you looking for acid? I don't think
I don't
that.
do acid. No, I don't do acid. No.
I'm afraid, Sonny, I don't know what you're talking about there.
Don't worry about it.
I've got ropes. I've got cow trips. I've got different
Cow
kits you could
chips?
use. Cow trips, little.
Oh, cow trips. I thought you said cow chips.
I don't. We make crunchy chip snacks.
It's not a snack.
Cow meat.
It's not a snack.
I don't know what that is, Sonny. I'll
It's
be
cow
honest.
shit. It's dried cow shit in the form of a disc.
Oh. No, I don't think I've got that here. You can go outside and find some of that. Probably out by the farms.
I think we should go to the weapons.
Yeah, let's go buy some
Yeah.
killing utensils.
You don't want to spend your money? Okay. I'll see you later, Shanish.
Better luck next time.
Sildar bids you guys adieu and says he's going to find himself a place to sleep for the night.
Sleep is for losers.
What are those dudes outside though?
Those you can gather from just how they interacted with you when you dropped off the wagon, that they are Elmer's hires, and they're just people working for him.
Hmm.
So where would you guys like to go? Let me quickly.
Killing
Well, are we going?
utensils.
Are we going to
Killing-
sleep, or are we getting the weapons?
You guys now are kind of carrying in your arms all of the stuff that belonged to the Lion Shield Coster.
Oh, well, let's go to wherever the hell he lives. I ain't carrying this shit for no longer.
You guys want to
Yeah.
pop back in and ask Barthen where that stuff might go?
Sure,
Yeah.
just pop our head in.
You
Hey,
peek your heads in, and he looks a little surprised and a little happy that you guys might be spending your money in the store. Oh, did you come back to spend your money, or maybe exchange it?
now we're looking for Lion Shield Caster, the dude.
Oh, for the weapons and the stuff you're carrying, I see. Ah, well, they're just a little southwest of here. You can go to the center of town, and there's a big building with the blue tops. You can't miss it. It's right across from the Stonehill Inn.
Bye. Hope
Bless you,
you
Sonny.
can stay in business.
Thanks, Dad.
I'll certainly try. And you guys leave, and you walk out this. Ooh, shit! Almost messed with the size around it. As you walk past, you see a sign for on your right to the Stonehill Inn, and as you pass, there's a small shrine here, with one elven woman attending it, and she stops you and says, "Oh, hello. Are you new to the town?"
I'll let this elf playboy talk.
Yeah, we're just traveling through on business.
Oh, well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Sister Gerster, and I am a member of the Harpers. We're just a small group of worshippers and spies. Who,
What?
are you guys? I may have read something I wasn't supposed to read ahead of, but don't worry. You look like somebody I can trust. We're about the equal treatment and punishment of those who abuse their power, like those damn red brands that have been around here lately.
Sure.
Sounds like a living.
I'm just in between towns right now, trying to find what we can do about the town master, actually, because he's not taking care of the red brand.
So, what do you mean by take care of chicken noodle soup?
Well, I don't. They can go away any way that they just need to go. Any way that's possible. They call themselves a mercenary guild, but they're just thugs and hoodlums. They dragged out. They dragged out poor. Fuck me in the ass sideways because I can't remember his name.
Well, look, I'm gonna move my laundry over like a goblin quick.
Cool.
I'm sorry.
Cool. I want to kill myself.
Just figure out how to read it. I'll be back.
It's not that I can't figure out how to read it. I just don't know where it's at. Where the fuck was it? Ah, there it is.
Well, my arms are getting tired.
Your arms are getting tired.
Yep.
Well, that's not a good thing, young adventurer. Must be from carrying that big sword everywhere.
I do have a big sword, I will say that.
So, what I was saying earlier is, sadly, the town master, Harbin Wester, has refused to take care of that red brand, and not too long ago, the damn red brand beat to death Theldindra He was just a woodcarver and stood up to the Red Brand. They were eyeballing his wife. They beat him senseless and he actually died. Then they took his wife and kid and nobody's seen them for a few days now.
Which way they take him?
Ah, I couldn't tell you for certain. They hang around the Sleeping Giant, but some people say that they hang out somewhere else, but I wouldn't know.
Well, they'll be hanging around if it comes to it, if you know what I'm saying.
I don't.
Eh,
I just know
don't
that
worry
I
about it.
have. You, you should probably talk to somebody else about them. I'm on a different mission.
Cool, have fun with that, espionage.
Thank you, and I do ask that you keep it a secret.
Keep what a secret.
It's the spirit, lad. And she pats you on the shoulder and begins to. She sits back down and starts praying towards the shrine.
This cannot be. No! Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta go get some AAAs.
Okay.
Can't find no batteries. That sucks.
Well, damn.
My calculator died.
Sister Gariel at that time stops praying and turns towards you again and says, I believe you've written me off as just a crazy woman, but uh, I'd like to restart and try to reintroduce myself. I am Sister Gariel of the Harpers. We stand for equality and everything that's right and punish those who would abuse their power.
Alrighty then, well, see, I'm gonna go line shield. Okay, bye.
Alrighty. I fucking tried. And she sits back down again. Across the way, you can see a sign that points out to the Lion Shield Coster. And you decide to wait on your buddy, Aster. Eldrin. I can't remember shit for some reason. You wait on your buddy, Airden, who is just taken aback by Sister Gariel's lovely dress. She's quite dressed up for somebody in a town that it doesn't look to be in poor shape, but it's definitely lower middle class, you'd have to assume. It looks like things have not gone well for them as of late. I believe that is the sound of a big Wes.
Text. Several texts.
Ooh. It's spicy, spicy.
Oh, sweet.
Bitch. What? Hey, non.
Get a license though.
My feel good drink. My feel good drink.
Hey, there's an actual Wes Wes.
I wish I could have feel good dreams. I just dream about crazy random shit. Like
Those are
playing
good
video
dreams.
games.
You don't know which one it is.
And C4ing yourself because you
Yeah.
killed. I actually don't expect this one to take too long, depending where you guys want to go, or if you guys even want to go anywhere.
Oh yeah.
Is that a big Wes?
It's a yes.
There we go.
That was good.
As you awake from just being starstruck by Sister Gariel's
Beauty.
stunning dress and beauty, you look forward and William has been waiting patiently for you in front of the Lion Shield coster. Their crest is a blue lion on a shield. You guys walk into the room, or you guys walk in, and looks like there's just a small entry room with a caged and barged off doorway, and sitting behind the front desk window is a woman with pink hair. Yes, how can I have the same
Oh,
voice for
fuck.
Barton.
Like, are
It's
y'all
that black
related?
guy cross-dressed.
He's cross-dressing as a woman. He's got a wig on. Yes, how can I help you?
I think we got some of your stuff.
I'm sorry.
Some goblins had this shipment of stuff, and I think it's yours.
Oh, in that case, and she opens the side door, and three giant burly men walk in, take the stuff off your hands, and begin looking through them. Oh well, thank you very much. We were wondering what happened to these things. Thank you very much. I believe a reward is in order. How
Sure.
does 50 gold piece and a 10% discount on all armor sound?
Sounds good to me.
Well, alrighty. And she hands William the 50 gold piece. So, anything else, or are you just being good Samaritans? I guess I should ask your names, shouldn't I?
I am William of the ocean.
Eridan. Eridan of the Wolves.
Of the wolves. Well, I
Yeah.
am Linane Greywind. I am the current clerk for the Lion Shield Costa. Is there anything that you gentlemen need?
Sell armor, right?
I sell armor and I sell weapons. We don't have much in the way of enchantments right now, but I'm certain I could look into that for you if you do so desire.
I need to switch my secondary weapon.
What are you referring to, sir?
I have a short sword. I didn't know if I could trade that in.
Certainly, you can trade it in. What are you looking to get, sir? We have. And she begins flipping through her catalog.
I was thinking about getting breastplate armor. It's fucking expensive.
Well,
Am I supposed to be
Everything.
inside the store right now?
you are inside the store, but as you're only talking to her, I didn't build an inside to the store.
Cool.
But you walk in, it's a smaller area, and there's immediately in front of you there's a door on the left, and then the open windowed like you'd see at a bank teller area, and that's where
Okay.
she's behind. She's talking to you.
Cool.
She said, "And you are looking to trade in your short sword, sir?"
Correct.
Well, the short sword is Not worth the most. Let me see. She begins flipping through. She's landed on the page and she's currently looking through. It's about 10 gold piece, and I'm sure I could trade you nearly anything if you want. And if the price is a little aren't matching, then we could subtract it. Say you want to buy a Morning Star, it'd be 15 gold piece, but minus your short sword, and I'll give you a discount on this item on your first purchase, as you are new customers and you have recovered our goods. Say we have for sale currently 2 battle axes, a halberd, 1 maul, a morning star, 2 pikes, 3 scimitars, and a trident. Any of those items spark your interest, sir?
What is a morning star?
A morning star, sir. And she asks she gestures towards one of the burly men, even snapping her.
Ooh.
He does so quite quickly. He brings it out towards you, and it's a long stick with a giant ball with spikes on the end of it.
Oh,
Says,
fun.
This item is quite punishing. It's a weighted ball stick. You swing it around, and it's going to hit. You can tell that she doesn't quite use these weapons herself, but she does know what she's talking about.
Yeah.
Does this item interest you? Or would you like to see another?
I think. How much would the trident be, or what's the range on the trident?
Trident. If you're using it to throw around, you can maybe a good 20 or 60 feet, depending how strong you look. Like a mighty strong lad, but it probably around there, 20, 60.
And how much does that run you?
With the short sword, I'll give it to you for free. If just you trade in that short sword.
I'll do it. I'll take it.
You want to go ahead and do that? Sure. Go ahead and let me try to help you out real quick. In your inventory, go ahead and add the trident and get rid of the short sword. The trident is actually going to be 2 pounds heavier.
Okay. I don't see my dude, so I can't do the shift double click.
You should there's the chat tab, and then if you go 2 over, there's like a newspaper looking one, and you should be able to find your character on there.
Okay, cool. That's awesome.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and look at your sheet to try to help you out there. Get out Williams. And I will go ahead and add the trident to your macros. The trident is a 4-pound weapon.
And it's beautiful. You can shove it up people's butts, and it's great.
Now let me... Trident are Erden's. Trident. And copy all that. Okay, so you get you took the archery skill, so let me go ahead and actually add +2 to reach on your longbow as well. So that's a +7 on your longbow. And for your trident, let me see. It'll be another +7. Let me see, the damage for that is a 3 and a 3. Okay, so that should be good for you. Okay, you have 2 short swords. Did you just trade the one? Wesley?
Sorry, I was on mute. I'm gonna say I did them both, so technically my weight will go down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of them.
That's all right.
Let me go ahead and actually delete that then. You won't need that one. Good. And she looks around and says, "Anything else, gentlemen? I have more things to sell, you know. I have armors, I have more weapons if you like. Anything I can interest you in?
I'm good.
You're good,
No.
alright. Well, again, we do thank you for bringing back those goods, and we will honor that 10% discount on any and all armors. If that's all, farewell. It is getting late. Are you new to town?
Yeah.
Well, I can suggest to you the Stonehill Inn is a wonderful tavern if you wish to stay there. If not, I'm sure if you asked around enough, somebody might put you up in a cabin for free, but you'd have to ask around for that. It's nearing about 7:45. It's getting a little darker outside. With that, gentlemen, I'll bid you farewell. She goes back to her books, looking down.
Should we go to Sister Gariel's or
There we go.
William.
I don't know.
it looks like Halia's home is on the map, but we don't know about her, do we?
You don't, sir.
Okay, so we might have to go see her because she's all we know. Or let's talk to her, and then if that don't work out, we'll go to the Stonehill Inn because we noticed that earlier.
So you guys are just gonna start walking around, seeing what buildings, knocking on doors.
I think I'll just go to the inn.
Okay,
Give
you
me a
guys
sec
want to go
to
to the inn?
expel
Let me
the-
actually give control of the party icon to you and Wesley. Okay, so you guys can now move around the party icon. You guys can move it to where you want to go.
You do your thing, Josh. You led the group. Josh said, I don't know.
Well, there will soon be banging on my door.
The indecisive party stands right outside the door, looking around as the sun sets. You guys begin to admire. You can see Sister get just about 15 feet off. Let me check real quick. About 10 feet off, just praying in the corner. But actually, let me go ahead and fucking change that so that it is 10 feet per square. She's sitting around 15, 20 feet away, praying to the small shrine in front of her. Immediately, what you guys can see and where you've been pointed out to is the Stonehill Inn. You've obviously been pointed to the Lion Shield Coster, Barthen's Provisions. Everything else, you can see around you. Some of the buildings you can't see through, like this building here, obviously, but you can see around some of the buildings. Most of them don't have any plaques on them, but you do see a woodworking shop over here, and everything else is largely blocked by your view. With that, where would anybody like to go?
Go to the inn.
Go to the inn. Josh,
Yeah.
you guys can now control that, so you can take the party around wherever you guys want to go.
I can't move it.
Neither can I.
None the fuck.
No knee.
Edit. Party icon can be controlled by Wesley, Josh. Okay, well that's just really weird. You guys went to the Stonehill Inn. I'll be in charge of you guys, apparently. You guys walk into the Stonehill Inn. Where you arrive, you knock on the door, apparently. and you guys walk in.
What are these?
We'll say William is in the front here, with Airden following closely behind. And I'll go ahead and put Mr. Sildar in here, but you guys don't really know that. All right, you guys can see everybody, right? How many NPCs do you see on the screen besides Sildar?
7.
Cool. Okay, so everybody that needs to be there is there. Maybe.
My dad just showed me kittens.
Oof.
Out back or back out?
Back out.
Okay.
Pet them. They were cute.
All right. So
And Drake,
everything.
you are not cute. Stop it.
You stop it, you son of a bitch. All right. You guys walk into this store, and you hear off in the corner as the bell rings above the door. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. We've got plenty room and plenty drink.
Speaking of the room, how much is it? Just quickly now.
The room for the night, you're going to have to talk to the owner of the establishment.
The owner?
You're going to have to come inside and talk to him. You guys are sitting out in the hallway.
Then get inside. Where am I?
I'll show you.
Which
how-
one of you is the one that sells me a room?
Oh, no. He looks a little astonished and a little afraid of you. You think he's no charge at all. It's no charge for you.
Who has free rooms? I mean, that makes no sense.
What are you talking? He's the innkeeper, so he's not gonna. He wouldn't normally give you a room for free. But he's looking at you with a little bit of fear because he knows who you are as a pirate, and he's giving you a room for free.
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna go
What I was
crash.
What I was saying earlier is you guys can talk to other NPCs around the town and see if they might be willing to put you up for free.
I guess I'll just go crash.
Is it okay if I room with him?
Well, for you, son, let me check my books. It's about 2 gold piece a night.
Alright, I'll
And
get
just-
back. I'm taking a nap.
All right, I'm cool with that. But if you hear any loud noises, don't come check.
As you wish, sir. We do. We have separated our beds to try to mitigate that, but I can't stop you. Maybe the sounds of those drinking and clanking their mugs will drown you out, but nonetheless, a good night to you. Just remember, my son is here. I would ask you to act in an appropriate manner.
Yes, sirree. And I'm gonna
Alright.
give him 3 gold piece, so he has a tip.
Oh, a lovely tip indeed, sir. And a good night to you.
Thanks.
All right. Straight on top of him.
Yeah, I'm going over here.
All right.
So is this where we do the quick rest?
This is where you're going to take a long rest. So your hit dice are restored, so you can now use more hit dice when you take a short rest. Any and all of your abilities have been restored, and you guys wake up feeling well rested.
That's good.
Oh, nice. So I'm going out to this bed and breakfast, and I'm like, yo, Sildar, what are you doing here?
Oh, it's nice to see you all again. I forgot what voice I was using for myself earlier. I'm going to have to actually keep that in mind. I might have to watch a video or two, whatever those are. But I'm staying here until I can figure out what I need to do to get my friend Gundren back. And I'll stay here for maybe a few nights, see what I can do, but I might go up to the town master and see if I can get in touch with him to get together a mercenary guild to hunt him down from that awful goblin tribe.
Sounds good to me.
Well,
We've
thank
been
you.
hearing about the Mercenary Guild a lot. How do you find those people?
Well, truthfully, I wouldn't know. You're gonna have to ask somebody else. I'm not from this town. I'm from Neverwinter.
Awesome.
I'm sure anybody else here might be able to tell you about the mercenary guild, but not me.
Well, whenever this goblin slaying party's together, I want in.
Yeah, most certainly there might be some gold in it for you. And he winks and goes back to his breakfast. Anybody you guys want to talk to? Everybody's bustling, talking about to themselves, eating their breakfast. This seems to be the hot stop for everybody.
Hello, Elsa. You look busy.
Well, certainly, sir. I'm the barmaid. Do you need a refill?
No, I'm all right. What can you tell me about those mercenaries?
What the mercenary? You mean the Red Brand? Well, sure, I've heard a lot about them. I heard that poor Darren Endermouth, actually. But before I tell you about the Red Brand, I've heard some interesting news. You know Darren Endermouth, the orchard keeper? He lives out a little northwest of here. You look a little new. But, oh, he used to be a former adventurer. How exciting. I've never met an actual adventurer before. Have any of you?
Nope.
No, only work. It's
I
not an
say while I'm
adventure.
still in my armor with my weapons on.
She thinks it's the weird look, and she's wondering what your occupation might be. She says, really? Well, Darren is quite the handsome lad. He looks so much better now that I know he's an adventurer. Think he might have some coin with him.
Well, I can tell you one thing. He's probably the second best looking guy around.
Oh, thank you, sir. You're too kind. She blushes as she thinks you're talking.
Well,
Yeah,
he's a guy.
Well, thank
No,
you.
Elsa is a woman. She's just quite. She seems to be a little bit of an airhead. She still dodged again, filling up his mug, and she moves over to everybody else. Begins going around and pouring up their mugs before returning to a corner around here. I'm sorry, you just mounting the child?
No.
It's lovely. It's good to see you all again. A brief encounter we had last night. I am Master Toblin Stonehill of this fine establishment. I am the owner. It's a pleasure to meet you out in the beginning of the day. Would you like any food or drink? It is breakfast time, and I'm sure you're quite hungry.
Do you happen to have any quail egg?
Quail egg? No, but I do have chicken eggs. Would that be all right, sir?
I'll pass this time. I'm quailitarian.
My lovely life, Trelina, makes. But if you want to pass, it's no business of mine. How about you, sir? And he looks over to William, a little shakily, but. Ah, the strong silent type, I see. Well, that's no good at all. You're gonna have to speak up, Sonny. And he looks, as he says this, he does look rather relieved that William's not talking at all. As he does have a bit of fear to him.
Sorry, there. I haven't had my liquor in a while. What's your strongest liquor?
Our strongest liquor? Well, we do have wine if you're interested.
Yeah,
Ale,
just
if
get
you-
me. Just get
you
me ale
want?
then. Yeah.
Ale, we've got four copper piece a mug if you wish.
Take 2 mugs.
2 mugs? Alright. He also, after hearing that, walks over to you and fills up 2 mugs in front of you. And you can go ahead and mark off that 8 copper.
Alrighty then. Then throw out 8 copper and drink both of them.
And as you're doing that, Toblin says to you, so I heard you talking to Elsa, and I hear you asking about the Red Brand. I won't know. I'm a little afraid of them, if I'm being honest, but somebody else might be able to help you with them. I believe Narth has actually dealt with them before. He's over in the corner there. And you can see a man eating his breakfast, laughing with people at the table. And you've walked up to him. Everybody looks up from their dinner and from their breakfast and looks at you expectantly. A new person just walked up unintroduced.
Hi.
Can I help you?
My name is Aridin. Are one of you, or hey, is one of these guys from that store we were at?
No,
Okay, because
I'm just reusing the models.
Okay, cool. I was like, what do y'all know about the Red brand?
It's the red brand you're after. Well, and this is Lennar speaking. Actually, this man over here.
Yee, Bubba.
Fuck, he doesn't know much. He's speaking to you, and he says, "Well, the red brands hassle every business in town, except for the Pandel and Miners Exchange. They don't want no trouble with Halia, who runs it. Everybody else is free game, even poor Toblin over here."
How many of these guys are there?
I wouldn't know. There's a bunch of them around. They're just a gang. They hide around the sleeping giant, I think, but there's too many of them to count. None of them are people who are from the town, actually. All of them are people who've come in.
So, what are they after?
The Red Brand? I don't say they're after anything besides money. They come in, call themselves a mercenary guild, and start extorting everybody that comes here. Even the town master's too afraid to deal with them.
So they can be bought.
What did I just miss?
Probably.
Yeah, they're mercenaries. Of
Oh,
course, they
no.
can be bought.
I
Uh-oh.
assume they can
Are
be
you
bought.
guys
They
using
like
my
the money.
character?
It's that Dragonborn.
Your
Are you guys
character's
using my character?
honestly probably off touching himself. This will be said.
He better be out in the forest somewhere with his dog.
With his dog, yes.
Touch himself with his dog.
What did y'all do to me?
Put peanut butter on my balls, the dog lick it. That's
All
what's
right.
going on there.
Moving on. Lennar said, "Anything else you?" Yes. Oh, I'm fresh out of ideas.
Well, we should go talk to people.
That mining guy they talked about who they don't want to mess with.
Yeah.
Hell, she's one fierce girl, she is. Just be careful, don't let her talk you too scared now. You guys leaving the tavern?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
He's as you walked out, he gave you directions towards the miners' exchange. It's going to be down this direction.
Oh, cool. So on the way there, we see the yeah.
What are you seeing, Chief?
I don't know.
Okay. You get up to a small building with black smoke coming out of it. It's definitely looks like a miner place. It's filled with soot everywhere. It looks like even if the walls had been painted, the black soot has just dirtied it up anyways. As you guys walk in, there's a line of miners that are trying to get to the woman at the front, who it seems to be taking notes and talking to everybody there. And you guys wait your turn, and sorry, you guys wait your turn and eventually get up to the front, where she takes one look at you and says, I'm gonna stop you right there. You're obviously not miners, and you aren't Red Brand. Who are you? What do you want?"
We hear you don't like the Red Brand, and that the Red Brand isn't particularly fond of you.
"Well, no, I don't deal with their kind. I just don't let them extort me. They know better than to mess with me."
I just wanted to ask you some questions about them.
"Well, sure, but make it fast. I've got a line of people behind you."
Just wondering, do you know where they hang around?
"Well, sure. Just about everybody knows that they hang around the Sleeping Giant. I think they got some other place, but I'm not quite sure."
Where's
Say,
that?
you aren't actually with them, are you?"
No, but do you know how many there are?
There's probably 10, 15 or something. I wouldn't exactly know. You guys probably see them if you walk around long enough. But say, if you guys aren't those hoodlums, I think I might have a job for you. Are you interested?
What kind of
Let's
job are
hear
we
it
talking
first.
about?
Yeah.
Well, I don't like them, and they seem to hang around the Sleeping Giant a lot. But I know that they may have a safe house hidden in that old Transcendar Manor. It was an old manor that used to belong to the Transcendar family, but they've long since died, and the building has long since crumbled to pieces. But there was a cellar, and some folks around town have told me that they've seen Red Brand going into there. It's on the east side of town. Tell you what, I'll give you 100 gold piece if you can go in there and kill their leader, or
That's
just
petty
take care of
work.
him. You know,
Petty work.
take
I
care.
like the sounds of it. Oh,
I need you a lot to take out their leader, Glassstaff. He's bothered me for long enough. How's that sound?
sounds good to me.
What do we get out of it?
If you get a whole 100 gold piece, that's what you get out of it.
Each?
Okay,
No,
before
God, Lords, no.
before the spirit of Kagami shows up, I hand the 25 gold
You
to
think I'm?
what's his face, the baby.
Sorry, I didn't think you were made out of platinum. I'm okay with this.
Yeah, better be. I'm trying to run a business here, not a charity. Now, you guys go out there and see if he's in the Transcender Manor or the Sleeping Giant or someplace you want to check. I don't know where he's at really, but I know that they hang out at the Sleeping Giant and they may be at the Manor. I just take care of it, really. She seems to be really busy and keeps looking over your shoulder towards the miners behind you.
All right. Well, looks
Good,
like
now.
we gotta go.
Good. Please take your leave and just come back to me if you've taken care of it. Don't come back if you don't do anything.
Wasn't planning on it.
She's pointed out to you the Sleeping Giant, and she's pointed out to you the Transcender Manor.
Nice. So is that where we go first?
Yeah, where would you guys like to go? As you're walking around, people are walking around, and you see select people wearing red capes, red hoods, but they don't seem to be interacting with you. They just seem to be eyeballing you. You guys make your way towards the path, towards the. Do you guys want to stop at the Sleeping Giant, or do you guys want to
Oh,
go
no.
straight towards the manor?
I want to kind of scout the area around the manor, see if I can't get up to it without coming up that path.
You guys pass by the manor and through broken glass. You see a bunch of people in the red hoods sitting around talking and drinking to each other. You guys walk up, and it doesn't. You guys walk all the way up the path, and as you're looking around at the top, you don't see much of anything. It's all a bunch of rubbish and a bunch of rubble. As you walk around the back end, you do see a staircase that leads down to a cellar.
I would stealth and go in, but I get disadvantage.
Can I roll and see?
Sure, roll. What are you rolling for?
Stealth.
Sure, go ahead, roll stealth.
Cool. So I'm doing a 20, right?
Yeah, d20 plus that, plus your stealth modifier.
Okay, gotta that real quick. Ooh, that's gonna be good.
What happened?
Because I have a 5.
And he rolls a 9. As you're walking closer towards the entrance to the cellar, you begin crunching on leaves and you actually slip on a rock that tumbles down the stairwell. You don't hear anything.
So do we proceed?
Do you guys want to proceed or
Do we want to
go
be
back
like
anywhere?
like
I feel like could use some help. Freaks.
You guys look around and you don't immediately see anything. If you want, you could try to call out to Kagami.
Not even in the column.
He's not. You can try to call out somewhere. You can maybe go to one of the woods or something to see if you guys can find him. You don't have a way of like texting him to tell him, "Hey, get over here." You guys can try to find him.
Is he here?
Or you can try to find Kagami. You can try to find Simon Grunts that you know he's around town. You could
Oh
even ask
yeah,
Sildar if you want.
Simon.
You could ask Sildar if you want to try that,
Yeah,
because he's fought with you before.
Let's go back to the end and see if Sildar's up for killing these guys.
Cool.
All right.
We'll invite him to our killing party.
You guys are walking around the town. As you walk by the sleeping giant, you hear out from inside, "Hey, you lot! You new ones! Get your ass in here! We gotta talk to you."
What
What
you
do
say
you
to
guys
me?
want to do?
What you say to me, you little bitch?
I called you a lot. Now get your asses in here. We got some business.
Oh, you don't have no
You guys
business.
want to air or keep going?
Just keep going. Flipping the bird.
Yeah, you'll regret this one. You will. Well, you guys walk past, but they don't seem to come after you. You guys make it back to Stonehill Inn. Let me quickly do a thing before you guys enter. Shit, fuck.
The only business I gotta do is in the bathroom. And when I do that, my clothes will be done. So I'll be back. I'm sorry, Pa.
It's okay.
Look, goblins gotta do what they gotta do.
You're right, Chief.
See, it's Simon. Sildar. I'm gonna go to Simon.
All right.
Hey, bud.
Oh, hey, friend. Hey, what's going on?
You want to make some gold?
How are you? Of course I do. What you got, boss?
All right. Well, see, there's these guys that wear these red capes and hoods, right? Think they're
I've
cool
seen a
shit.
couple of them walking around the town.
Yeah,
They're not too friendly, like, are they?
They're not very nice, and there's this guy that gives them orders who's really not nice, right?
Okay.
And it would be much appreciated if he would stop existing, right? A very nice
Okay.
lady offered to give us 100 gold for him being gone, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, I want 100 gold.
Sure, okay, well, we just gotta eat this guy.
Yeet. I can do that.
All right.
What is a yeet?
You know your weapons, right?
Yeah?
You hit him with them as much as you can, as hard as you can. That's the gist
Okay.
of it.
If I find him, I'll yeet him as hard as I can.
Good. Let's see
Okay.
if Sildar wants to come with us. I go to Sildar. Hey, boy, Sildar, my friend. What's up?
Yes, how can I help you?
You've heard of these red guys, right?
Yeah, it's the mercenary guild of the town. Or at least that's what I've heard.
No,
That's who.
that's from what I've gathered. They're not really mercenaries. More of a bunch of cunts, really.
Really?
And the guy in charge of them is a big cunt, right? And
Okay.
a lady in town offered us $100 for his head.
Well, she did. Well, I would join you, but the thing is, I'm looking for a group to help me find Gundren. Now, I'm going to ask the town master and see if he could order the mercenaries to do that for me.
Oh, the town master won't be able to do that for you.
Why is that?
He's afraid of them. I don't think there's anybody's in a position to have them do it, other than what they want to do.
Certainly, I've got to try. Tell you what, maybe tomorrow I'll be able to help you, but for now I'm going to go off. I've just finished my breakfast, and I'm going to go off and talk to the town master and see what this is nonsense about not doing anything about the red brand. If they're as bad as you say, he's got to get them under control.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
In that case,
Right.
I'm going to give him a piece of my mind. And he walks off. He actually walks off, not really realizing what you had asked him.
He didn't realize that we're like, hey, let's go kill the guy.
Yeah, he forgot. You said you guys are killing the group.
We're dealing with it.
we're killing that group that you're trying to hire.
So, gee, when are we going?
Well, we're gonna have to wait out for now.
Well, okay.
Sildar might be able to join us tomorrow, depending on what he hears. But
Sure, but we're gonna do anything now, or?
for now, we wait.
Well, sure. I was thinking about talking to them nice guys, actually.
He walks on over and introduces himself to everybody.
Hi, I'm Simon Grunts, and I was sent here from my monastery to go and practice with everybody. My master told me that I could be one of the best monks ever if I just went out to the real world and practiced for a while.
Cool, Simon, cool. So you guys aren't particularly fond of the Red Guards.
No, we're not.
What if,
And even Narf
what
turns
if,
to you and says, of course we're not.
within the next day or two, we were to
Josh,
deal with
put on
them?
the Minecraft server, please. Thank you.
Okay. What if we told you we're dealing with them within the next few days?
Well, I'd have to laugh at you, but if you really did, it'd be mighty appreciated. They've been really gunning for our businesses,
Good.
like I told you.
You know anybody around here who'd be interested in getting some hits in on them? You know what I'm saying?
Elsa hears this and she perks up and says, "Oh well, my dear Darren Endermeth might be able to help you. He was an adventurer, you see."
Where does this Darren live?
Well, as I told you, silly, he lives towards the orchard. The Endermeth orchard, in fact. He owns the orchard all. He must have a soft side if he's willing to care for the plants.
Okay.
He's so dreamy.
I'll have to talk to him about
Certainly.
dealing with these guys later.
Everybody else basically tells you that they're not fit for fighting. Lennar and Narf themselves are actually miners, and Frida, she doesn't look like she'd be much good in a fight.
Well, alright, I
But-
guess I'll go drink.
If you
Can't
look,
fight on a...
Lennar,
Sober.
Frida, as you're leaving, did tell you, well, if you're looking for a fight, then there's an fucking shit. There's orc raiders that have been seen on the east side of the tribal trail. The town master's actually looking for someone to run them off. I hear he's got a reward in.
So many things to slay.
So many things to slay so little time. Elsa actually hearing this.
If we can even get into a fight today.
It's all depending on
I don't think Matt's gonna join at all.
I don't think he is.
Connect. Snowball, I guess he found somebody to play Minecraft with. I think.
Well, everybody is still talking, and most everybody's finished. Isn't there a lot of these places?
All I can do right now is maybe wait. Perhaps get out of my armor and put on somewhat of a disguise. Appear to be different.
Sure. You begin taking off your armor, obviously, and
Probably should do.
yeah. You begin changing your clothes, but you don't have much to change into besides common wear, which
It's a bit different from
it's
Full chainmail.
different from your armor. You can, if you're taking off your armor, go ahead and mark the armor class bonus you get.
armor class without. Is that under race?
That's going to be actually a lot of things. To keep it quick, you could do 10 plus your Constitution mod, which I think realistically might be it.
Maybe. Padded's
Armor.
11 and leather's 11.
Yes. Without armor.
It's 12.
Um, 10 plus your dex mod.
I guess I'll only have my belaying pin on me as far as hitting things, and I'll keep all my rope.
You're gonna use your belaying pin as a weapon.
Yeah, I'm gonna-
It's
a club.
Yeah, it's considered a club. Have I actually programmed that into your dude? No, I have not. Well, you know how to add macros to your dude, right?
No.
Open up where your character sheet is, and then go to attributes and abilities. It's a tab over, and that'll let you
Oh, club,
customize
show, and
that.
macro
Oh,
bar.
I do have it on for you. Don't know why it's not ticked. Let me go ahead and let you use your hand axe. So you've taken off everything but the club and what else? The trident?
Yeah, I guess we'll keep the trident on.
And the trident actually doesn't have a melee. So I'm gonna
Yeah, it
yoink
does.
that. What melee is it?
It's like 1d8, I think. Yeah, versatile 1d8.
Okay, it's versatile. That's what it is. So let me go ahead and add the trident towards Airden.
Oh boy, that felt better coming out than going in.
Ooh.
Okay.
Let's talk about the horse meat.
Yum. All right. So, what you missed, being brought back up to speed. Frida over at the table has told you that there is an orc raiders that are terrorizing whoever comes by on the eastern side of the Tribord Trail, and that the town master is actually looking for somebody to take care of them. You guys hired Simon Grunts for an undisclosed amount of money to help you take care of the red brand over at the manor. And Elsa has told you, since you guys were looking for somebody else to try to help you, that Darren Edermath of the Edermath Orchard is or was an adventurer, and he might be able to.
Cool.
As you guys leave, she gave you directions to the orchard, which is going to be up towards Tribal Trail, and then you're going to take
I'm gonna have to split. I'm gonna go towards, not down the path, but I'm gonna go around that like broken looking wall towards the manor.
I'm sorry? This one? This broken looking wall, or?
What?
I don't see where you're pointing, Chief.
Don't see the paint.
Oh, on the right side.
Oh, I see the drawing. Yeah, where's it?
Do it again.
You can go that way if you want. You guys wanted? I thought you wanted to check out Innerbath Orchard.
But, what's his face talk to?
Who is what's his face?
I think Aridin is what's his face.
Aridin.
Yeah. Do you guys want to talk to? Oh wait, Aridin is West. Okay, so William breaks off, and Simon, and you can. I try controlling that stupid party icon again. Actually, let me re-add it to the map. Try controlling it now.
That's a fat no.
That's big gay.
I'm gonna get some ibuprofen because I'm hurting.
Oh, that's not good. That's also big gay. Party icon. Try one more time. Try to move it around. There we go. Cool.
3 pills it is.
Oof. So, Aridin, you move over,
I move
and
over.
you approach the farm.
Oh, cool.
Coming back up one more space, Chief. Thank you.
I got excited. Oh, I can
Coming
move
up
it
to
now.
the door. Coming up to the door, you knock on the door, and you hear from the inside, "Yeah, come on in." As you walk in, you see an older, about 600-year-old elf, sitting in a rocking chair, saying, "Yeah, what is it you need?"
I was
Don't-
coming to. Oh, is this where I talk?
Yeah, you can talk.
Cool. I was coming to see if my I don't want to say partner because that would sound gay, as my roommate said, but gay is okay. If
You can
if
say, you can say
okay,
companion if you're really afraid of it.
my companion and I were looking for help because we have a mission with the Red Guard.
With the Red Guard, we're fighting the.
Yeah, against the Red Guard.
Nah,
Yes.
Red Guard I've never heard of. I think you're talking about the Red Brand, but I
Yeah,
think
those.
did Elsa send you here? Look, it's really nice of her to see me as an adventurer, and yes, I was back in. Now I'm just an old coot. I'm not much of fighting anymore. But I am actually really concerned, and I'm glad that you are taking on those Red Brand. It's actually time someone took out their leader Glassstaff. That bastard hangs around the Sleeping Giant Tap House. And I know that they have a safe house underneath the manor if you're looking there. But I do suggest checking out the he almost dozes off for a second before snapping back awake. Oh, sure. Check out the Sleeping Giant Tap House. Because I know the Glassstaff hangs out there. I think he's
He
doing
said it
something
again.
wrong there. That's where they take the money they've extorted from all the businesses. It's a middle place before they go to the manor. There's a good chance you'll find them there.
Okay. Do you know anybody else that could help us on our quest?
Quest, those were the days. In this town, no, not really. If I'm gonna be honest with you, there's not a lot I can. I think I am the only adventurer that was here. Everybody else is more just a shopkeeper or common worker, a miner, farmer. He begins listing off things.
Yeah.
Sister Gabrielle, but she doesn't look like she'd be a fighter. She does other things I don't quite know or understand. I'm just an orchard keeper now, boy. Would you like some apples?
If you'd be so kind to give me some.
Sure. And he like 3 apples.
Like 3?
Yeah, he hands you 3 apples. You can mark them in your inventory. You don't need to
Nice.
give him a weight. Anything else you need, lad?
That might be it. And you said you didn't know much about Sister Garley.
She came into town not long ago and has been asking a lot of questions about the Red Brand and the town master Harbin, but other than that, she prays a lot and keeps to herself mostly.
Okay, well that
Well, let me
that-
know if you what you do with the Red Brand, because I'm quite interested. And he falls asleep in front of you.
all right.
Still, even while he's sleeping, rocking his rocking chair. William, have
So
you been waiting out here for him?
yeah, is that the whatever point, the meeting point, the
Yeah,
rendezvous?
I don't quite know how you'd know because I don't think he told you, but Mister, hey William, what are we doing out here? I can see the manor, but we're not on the path.
That's the point. They'd see us coming.
I think they would. Airden, you can go ahead and start making your way toward the meeting place.
Cool.
Cool.
I'm gonna see if it's at all possible to get up this ledge.
Sure. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check. Which means I think I need to get out. Simon grunts.
Oh my god.
What was that?
A 6. You put your hand in it. It recently rained and it's muddy. Don't seem to make any progress getting up there.
Well, I'm gonna try again, I guess.
You can certainly try again.
That's better.
After realizing that it's a little wet, it's a little muddy, you brace yourself and begin climbing up there.
So it's possible.
It's possible, yeah. Oh, I did the wrong thing.
I slide back down. Oh, he's coming this way. Oh no.
As you had run past the sleeping giant, you got more people screaming at you, come inside or else you'll get it.
And I just yelled, "Oh, what are you doing here?"
You ran past him. So Simon has climbed up after Joss jumped down. He says, "Hey, I did it! Are you proud?" I
Actually,
did
yes,
it.
that's very good. We're gonna need this later when we
Okay.
begin the operation.
So where are we going now? He slides back down and meets back with you.
We should talk to whoever's in charge around these parts.
Oh, I'm going to inform you. Darren said that Glass Staff normally hangs out at the Sleeping Giant where they keep all the extorted money. Their leader. And that he's confirmed that their hideout is underneath the manor. So if that's something you'd want to explore first before going to confront, I'm going to call him Glass.
Sure.
Well,
that should be in your description. Lots of silence.
Yeah. Thought ensues.
Thought ensues.
I'm
As
guessing maybe
thinking,
I should get my stuff back together.
you want to go
and then
back
come
to
back.
the inn?
Yeah, come back this way and then climb up again and then check out that basement.
Sounds good to me. I've got everything. I'm ready to go. I don't carry a lot of armor unlike you guys.
Oh, fuck.
Did you put something
Simon,
on fire?
I'll be right back. Simon, just give me a minute. I'm gonna get back to the inn, get my stuff together, and come back.
All right. I'll wait right here.
Skirt, skirt. I poured my Dr. Pepper too fast.
Oh, sounded like you were blown out of fire.
No, I was sucking up the fizz.
Oof.
Big suck.
The biggest.
Let's get my macro set back again.
While William does his thing, Aridin plays with his ukulele.
Perhaps if you had a ukulele,
I know, right?
if you want, you could start multi-classing into Bard.
What is that?
Bard is yeah, I'm sure you've seen Bard. It's like a guy that sings songs about you. You've played Skyrim, right?
I tried, but I couldn't get past the tutorial because it always glitched out.
Cool.
Because I played like Skyrim 3.
A bard would be somebody. Historically, it's kind of like somebody that would sing songs about things. And D&D, it's going to be somebody that can inspire you and give you inspiration dice that can boost whatever you're trying to do. The bard sings songs to do this, and
Plays music.
plays music
And
as an instrument.
musical.
And I fully plan on exploiting you
Magical.
guys.
So
If
I could be
anybody-
like,
If anybody takes the bard traits and starts trying to inspire people, I'm going to have you actually sing a song.
I'll be like, adventure time for long forever friends, Joshua and Aridin.
There you go. Exactly, something like that. And if you do a really shit job, like you don't even try. If you try, I'm going to give it to you. If you don't try, there will be a lesser dice of inspiration. Alright,
I bet he has that attached to his keyring.
it's about 12 o'clock. You guys have made it back from the Stonehill Inn. And Simon, who has been waiting patiently for you guys, says,
Oh, hey guys, welcome back. So what are we going to be doing now?
Well, first off, let's make our way more this way.
Okay.
and you guys walk on over.
Then climb up.
All right.
Everybody roll athletics check. 24. Simon makes it up with no problems. For being pretty slow of mind, he seems to be pretty quick.
Athletics. Okay, cool.
William also climbs up, actually taking the footholds and armholes that Simon made in the mud. And
Nice.
everybody is looking down, waiting for.
Hazelton.
What? I got a 15.
Oh, you did. I'm sorry, I didn't see it. It didn't roll on my screen.
I'll roll again.
You make it up about 75% of the way down, way up, and you start sliding. But William actually grabs your arm and pulls you up all the way.
Very good.
Thanks, Will. I am.
No problem.
You guys are now up here. Everything seems to be quiet. Nobody has come in or out of. You can easily look inside the building for the most part, and you don't see anything. It's just a bunch of trash and rubble. It doesn't actually seem like anybody goes here.
Let's go
Can we
down
pick up
into
the trash? Can we pick up the trash and boost our morale?
You can pick up trash if you want.
I'm just kidding.
You guys make your way down the you guys make your way down. Let me quickly take everything and throw it there. Perfect. Okay, so you guys are now into the Red Brand hideout. You guys should be able to see everything. Let me go ahead. And who is taking the lead here?
I guess I will.
Yeah,
You're
Will
taking
I
the
am
lead.
is the
Immediately in
leader.
front of you is going to be a door. Airden follows, and Simon grunts.
You didn't get the joke.
He grunts. He was originally going to be a character that really just kind of grunts and doesn't really speak to anybody. But
How
I thought
far of a drop is this right in front of me?
that's about a 5-foot drop.
It's gonna. Up
You
down.
guys wanna? You guys are walking around. You're not sneaking unless you guys want to roll for stealth.
I want to roll for stealth.
All right, go ahead. You can roll.
Okay, so 120. Ah!
A
Not as,
10.
not as stealthy as I thought I was.
As you walk through the door starts closing, and in instinct, you push to open it back open, and it slams open.
Hmm.
So you're going to be right out here. Simon Grunts, on the other hand, has let the door close in front of him, and everybody is taking a couple steps forward. You hear immediately after. I'm sorry. You hear immediately after after fucking Airden slams the door open. You hear voices from inside this room, and it seems like they're beginning to move around inside.
Hey, William, do you hear that?
Sure do. It sounds like Shathids.
You know what that means.
It's time to get my
As
sword
you guys are
lubricated.
walking around, the first guy bursts through the door, followed quickly by everybody else. Everybody go ahead and roll. They say, hey, you aren't supposed to be down here.
I don't think you're supposed to be down here either, dumbass.
This belongs to us.
Sure. For now.
Oh, I should probably roll my initiative, right?
You should.
I don't know where that button was.
Somewhere in the top should
Oh,
be.
there it is. Ah!
Cool. A solid 6. Taking us off from the top, it's going to be William.
I'm gonna throw my Triton at this first guy.
All right, go ahead and roll attack. And that was how much
20
footage?
feet.
20 feet, perfect. Go ahead and roll attack. That does hit, and it does a solid 12 points of damage as the trident lodges squarely into just below his throat and his upper chest. And it pushes him back slightly. Oh, you hear coming from him, and he pulls the trident out and throws it into the pond. He says, you'll pay for that one, you will.
Sure.
He's going to move right over to you immediately. And
Wait a minute. Did I say I was done?
oh, I'm sorry. Is your turn not over, sir?
Have to
Go on.
Gonna
Yeah, from now on we're gonna have to say I end my
Up
turn,
here. I end my turn.
and you end your turn. All right. Then he's going to meander himself, fully enraged at you, and turn towards you and swing with his short sword. It's gonna be a 13 to hit.
I should miss, and I just remember I need to update my armor.
23. Jesus Christ.
What? I don't remember changing that. What's up with? What? It's supposed to be. I don't know how that got set to that much. It's supposed to be 16.
Cool. But he does miss, and he's going to. He swings and actually hits the stone to the right of you. Or, sorry, to the left of you. But he's going to turn back and swing again. And misses the second time. That's going to bring us right up to this guy here who's going to cross over through the pond. That's 5 feet.
Josh, can you restart your server?
And he's going to walk up to Airden and swing his short sword towards you, doing a 7 to hit. Does that hit?
Alright, get out of here, Nibu.
Airden, does that hit?
How do I know if it hits or not?
Check, click your person and tell me the green number.
The green, like, on the roll?
No. Click your person. There's 3
Oh,
numbers
on...
that pop up.
Yeah.
You got your health. The next one is your armor class.
That wasn't my thing. Well, when I click on my dude, it does... Oh, it's because I gotta hit my click.
Because you got your ruler out.
Yeah, it's gonna be 13.
13, so it does miss, and he's going to swing again at you. And this time he does hit, doing 5 points of damage.
Fuck.
And this is going to bring us towards the last red brand. Who's going to... Let's see what he can do.
Red brand sounds like a kind of like tobacco chew.
Kind of does, doesn't it? He's going to turn towards you. And he's also going to hit... He's going to swing his short sword. And I would have said that he has advantage on attack because he is currently flanking you with the other red brand. As he swings at you, he whistles towards the other guy, and that he does hit you for 14 points of damage,
So I'm dead.
knocking you unconscious. That was fucking quick. There you go. You're currently down. On your next turn, you're going to have to make a death saving throw. It is Simon Grunt's turn. And Simon Grunt is going to burst through the door. Or no, he's not. He's going to creak the door open a little bit. And let's see what distances we got here. He's going to throw a dart at this red brand here. Creeping the door open. The red brand... let's roll one more stealth. See if he gets noticed while he's opening the door. He does not. Like a ninja through the night, he throws the dart through the air and hits, doing 7 points of damage to this red brand, doubling it as it was a sneak attack, doing 14 points of damage, bringing him back down to 9. Bringing him down. He's looking really beaten up and bloodied, almost as bad as the red brand in front of William, both of whom look utterly terrible, like they're getting the shit beat out of them.
Simon's a god.
Huffing and puffing. And Simon is going to go ahead and move down here and right here and use 1 point of chi. No, he's not going to use a point of chi. He's going to just regularly strike that red brand there. It does hit, doing 8 points of damage. At this point, Simon Grunts is going to use a point of chi, calling his inner sanctity, his inner peace, and strike one more time, doing 9 points of damage to this red brand, killing him outright.
Rip.
With that, we're going to go to Airden's turn. Airden, I'm going to need you to make a death saving throw. You're going to go to your character sheet, and there's a thing for death saving, and I'm going to need you to make one of those throws. You should just be able to click on the buttons that say death saving or death saves below your hit points.
Hit points. Okay, so I have to click on one of those?
Click the
Click
saves.
on death saves. You fail your first death saving throw. Go ahead under failures, hit the first circle.
Okay. Can I not? Because I have a spell for health. Can I not use
That
those?
would be if you're awake. Right now you're unconscious.
Oh, so, okay. So is that my turn, or do I?
That is your turn. It's now
Nice.
William's turn. William, bring it up to you.
Alright, I'm gonna go to stab this guy with my longsword.
All right. That'll be a 16 to hit. It does hit, doing 9 points of damage. As you throw your sword down onto him, it actually cleaves deep into the throat, close to where the trident hit, and he does drop, blood spilling everywhere. That is going to bring us... Not him. He is currently out.
Are they gonna kick my dead body? My unconscious body.
Actually, no, he's not. This red brand here is going to turn towards Simon Grunts.
Wait a minute. I
Wait
say
a
I was
minute.
done. I'm gonna
Oh,
move
yes,
over
you're
to my
right.
trident. 5. I don't know. I'm gonna pick it back up.
Okay. So this red. Are you sorry? Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done now.
Okay. This red brand is going to turn towards Simon Grunts and use a short sword against him, throwing out his pain as his teammate did die in front of him. It is a 6 to hit. It does hit. As Simon takes a hard stab to his shoulder. And the red brand is actually going to attack one more time, taking the momentum and swinging one more time.
No.
As an 8 to hit does hit, Simon. Oh no, it's a crit. Simon is knocked unconscious.
It's a crit?
Oh no, it's a crit damage. You're right. I'm so sorry. Simon is looking really bad and is actually knocked prone. He's still alive. Or sorry, still conscious. That is going to bring us towards Mr. Simon Grunts himself. Simon is going to take half of his movement to get up. And is going to turn towards the red brand thug. Pick up his dart off the first dead guy. Swing his short sword at him. And do 9 points of damage. And then Simon is going to strike him with an open fist. Doing 9 points of damage again. Simon hits pretty hard. The remaining red brand is breathing heavy, and the punch to his stomach has looked to take all of the wind out of him. It doesn't look like he's going to stand up too much longer and has actually dropped to his knee after that punch. That is going to bring us towards Airden. Make me your second death saving throw.
Oh, it's my turn to do my death
Yes.
roll.
It is, sir.
Am I
You
saved?
succeed. Yes, go ahead and mark the success.
Cool. So,
All right.
wait, so how do we know if it succeeds or not?
I guess
10 and above, you succeed.
Cool.
William, it is back to you.
alrighty then.
You gotta take my marker off.
Going to swing my sword at this last guy.
All right. Airden, you're still, by the way, you're still unconscious. You need 3 successes to be.
Okay, so that's how it works.
Yeah. 3 failures and you're dead. 3 successes and you're alive. That does hit, doing the 8 points of damage, dropping this red dead.
He's red dead.
Red dead. Big red dead. Simon's gonna say, "Oh, that was really bad. He really could have gotten better." And Simon's going to go ahead and try to perform a medicine check on Airden as he's talking.
Same.
You want to try to help him out?
I can assist.
Sure. Go ahead and roll me just a d10.
Oh,
Did you use the regular roller?
yeah.
Give me the good roller, sir. With some work, Simon is giving what seems to be a massage to Airden, but it does seem to work, and it brings him to consciousness with just 1 hit point remaining.
Probably should take a short rest. You
God,
two.
that was really close, guys. I don't know if we should be down here. These guys look really tough. What do we want to do? You can go ahead and get up. There you go.
I can clear my successes and failures, right?
Yeah, you can clear that off. You don't need that anymore. You're
Cool.
conscious.
Alright. Well, let's loot these guys and put their bodies back into where they came out of.
Sure.
Leave.
Can I do a perception check to hear someone in there, or is that
And where?
in that room they were in? If there was anyone else. Yeah.
Sure. You can get closer to the door and see if you can hear anything. But from here, you won't really be able to tell.
Okay. Skirt. Or he's looting them, right? So.
Yeah. Who is William? Who are you?
Just this guy.
You're gonna loot that guy. On that guy's body, you find 15 electrum piece. 2 garnets. Mark that in your inventory as 2 garnets.
5 electrum.
15.
5
In your
garnets, 2
inventory?
garnets.
Yeah, in your inventory, mark 2 garnets. Parentheses 10 GP. And
Alright.
if you want, you can take his robe.
I will take his robe.
All right. Are you gonna go put it on?
Not right now.
In front
Okay.
of me? Okay. Can
Yeah.
I roll perception?
Yes, you can. 18. You're listening to the door, pressing your ear in. You hear nothing. Maybe the squeak of a mouse here and there, but you don't hear
Cool.
anything inside. You don't
So-
think anybody's in there.
So I'm gonna proceed and go in.
All right. As you walk in, immediately to your left, you find a dead, decomposed body sitting in the corner.
Can
But
I
everything else seems to be quiet.
loot this guy?
You certainly can. On his body, you find 25 copper piece.
My favorite.
Oh yeah, don't forget the
Um,
25 gold from earlier.
That he gave you, yeah.
Oh, cool. So 202.
William, you're taking the ropes?
Yep.
I'll grab the ropes off these guys.
Go on. What did you say?
How much copper? 25?
25.
Nice. So can I do that to one of these dudes?
You certainly can.
gonna do it.
Simon Grumps is going to be looting this one. And what he finds 12 silver. $12 silver, 5 gold, and the robe. Simon's going to go ahead and put on the robe because he thinks it looks pretty. That's not. I don't know how to. Yeah, well, I'll just give you a red mark if you're wearing the robe. If you want to put yours on,
Oh,
please
yeah.
don't stand on top of the body.
Oh, you know what?
Sorry, I was getting a closer look at them.
Well, you guys,
certainly can, but-
I guess I'll put my robe on, and IRL.
Sure.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom to make.
Okay. Aridin, on his body, you find
Oh,
16 silver piece.
Okay, and can I take his robe but not wear it?
Certainly.
Okay, because I think that's going to come in handy later if we want to pose.
You find the 16 silver piece, 7 gold piece, and the robe.
Cool. Okay,
Hey.
16 silver piece in the robe? What?
Sorry. 16 silver piece, 7 gold piece, and that robe.
Okay. Whack. There's like a
Josh,
try.
come to my call, please, real quick, for like 5 minutes. Sorry.
Josh is in the bathroom.
God damn it. What is wrong with his server? It keeps crashing.
I honestly don't know. We gave up on it.
Dude, he literally
bit
has
ago.
like the best internet. Like, what is wrong with that?
No, I have the best internet.
Alright, would you like to host this Minecraft server then?
No, because TCU's firewall will mess with it.
Is Josh's firewall messing with it?
No, but the difference is my firewall's better.
That's sad that your firewall has to do that.
That's
Sorry.
okay. Sorry, babe.
All right. Well,
Colleges be like, yeah, it's probably sleep time because I'm like dead.
so you want to look around in the building in this immediate room or even the room off?
Can I go? How do I make that splash effect that you just did?
Hold your mouse somewhere. Like click. There
Can
you go.
can I like rummage through this stuff?
You certainly can.
Because it looks like goodies. So
Go ahead and roll investigation.
investigation, cool. Did you have work today?
I did not. Thursdays are my day off.
Oh, I'm proud of you. We should go do something sometime.
Certainly. You don't have a whole lot of time.
Because you're gonna move, right?
Yeah.
What?
3. It certainly looks like there are some boxes in front of you.
But they're sealed tight.
They're closed. They're not locked. They're closed. But you think it's probably best not to open them. You think it'd be too much. Simon, following in your footsteps, is going to investigate as well. He say, "I'm going to look around at the walls and see if I see anything, or in the water, see if I see anything, and I'm going to see if I see anything." So 1. I don't see anything.
That's okay, Simon. It's okay.
Oh, let me quickly there. Move that where that's supposed to be.
How much weight should the clothes have?
Your common clothes.
The red brand.
They're like just cloth. So I'd say if you're marking in your inventory, a pound.
Okay, cool. Don't want to forget about that.
No, sir.
Can I use one of the spells of healing?
You
That I-
certainly can. You have you should have 2 spell casting slots. Let me move over to tokens. So
I
you
have-
can cast that spell twice, is what I'm saying.
Okay, and how much does it help each time?
Let me quickly find out for you. But let me find where you're right here. What the fuck? Stop. There we give. Okay, cool. So spell slots total. Spellcasting ability, stone, cantrips, blah blah blah. Okay. You have cure wounds. Cure wounds would do 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability. So 1d8 plus your wisdom modifier.
Okay, so
1d8 plus 2.
okay, so can I do I? Well, it says when I click on it, it says input value, and it says level 1. So I hit submit, right?
Yes. You're casting it at level 1. Alright, so you healed yourself for 8 points.
Okay, so I go here and I change it to 9, right? Is that or is that?
In this one you can do a plus 8. And that'll have the same effect. You can either change it to 9 or just do plus 8.
Cool.
Cool. And that one is a 5-foot casting ability. I'll give you a macro for it eventually, but now.
You're good.
But you have
yeah.
2 uses of your spells before you have to take a short rest. So you can use it a second time. It does have a 5-foot range, so you have to be touching somebody to use it.
On them.
Yes.
So this would be okay right here.
Yeah, you can cast it on William or me.
Okay.
Need it though.
Yeah. Okay, but it only applies to one person at a time.
Yes.
What spell
Okay.
is this?
He's casting Cure Wounds.
Oh, I don't have any.
Well,
Plus 3. Cool. Bringing him up to 4. Thanks. It doesn't feel a lot better, but thank you anyway.
just for you.
And Simon's going to go ahead and start dragging the bodies into the closet. As William had said before he began dozing off.
Is the door going to be closed?
Yeah, the door. You guys can choose to close or open that door.
I think closing it is good.
Simon says that this wall looks weird, but I can't really figure it out. It's weird to me, but I've been looking around and I can't really find anything. Looks weird. So what are we doing? We're taking a short rest.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
All right. So, we gonna stay out here, or are we gonna go in the closet with the bodies?
I remember seeing beds in the body room, so I think we should go in there.
Okay.
Yeah, let's hang out with the dead people.
Who wants to share the bed with me? There's only two.
I'm just gonna investigate the room, reaching behind the dead bodies, looking for things. Anything suspicious.
Go ahead, roll investigation.
Investigation. What's my
Or no, you're not really looking for that. Go ahead and roll perception. You're just looking for something important, maybe.
He found it.
Looking around, you don't actually see much of interest. You see 3 coat hangers where you could put the robes if you wanted, but nothing else is of value in here, even in the stack of goods. It just seems to be mostly spoiled and rotted meats. And of course, you see the dead body in the dead body in the corner. It's actually there's a crest on the shield, and that shield, you do remember it being on the front of the manor, so you believe it would be one of the old of the Transtar Manor, either an old lord or somebody that defended it.
Oops.
But he's been dead for quite some time. So is everybody taking a short rest?
Oh, I gotta hit a
That's
button, right?
Close the door. And
Oh,
he
cool.
closed the door. You get 10 points up. He gets 8.
So but okay, what was my max health though?
Your max health, sir, is 18.
Okay, so it's just gonna go up to 18 then. So
Yeah.
plus 9.
Okay. Do we want to keep going, or do we want to do this maybe another day? Because this is
back another day.
we're getting quite the shit beat out of us, huh? I'm gonna go ahead and take off my ropes. I don't think if we're leaving, we
take
don't
'em
really
off.
need them.
I think we should keep them in case we need to pose as the red brand.
Sure.
And he puts it in underneath his clothing, but he's not wearing it.
So we're going back out, are we?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys go ahead. I'm gonna see if I can lock the door from the other side.
How do I remove this red?
Where you would put on like an icon. There's just like the colors.
You coming, William? I'm gonna see if I can lock the door so they don't know it's something's in here.
Can I roll a perception check because he said the wall was weird?
Sure, go ahead. Roll an investigation. I'm sorry.
Or investigation. Here, let me see what.
Actually, let me double make sure for you. Yeah, go ahead. Roll perception.
Perception?
Yeah, that'll be a
Okay.
1 for you, Chief.
He was like, because it's 4. Ah. I literally rolled a 1.
Where Simon could tell that something looked weird about the wall, you see no difference as to this wall and any other wall surrounding.
Take a look at the wall.
Simon successfully locks the door.
All right, guys.
So what are you doing? Sorry, what did you say,
I'm
William?
looking at the wall.
Sure.
Like, what's going on here?
Go to roll perception.
Nothing's going on there.
That's a good wall.
You guys begin to think that Simon was just yanking your chain, that you don't really know different about that wall. Seems to be entirely the same to both of you.
You guys are both looking at the wall. Did you see anything? You guys think
Looks
it's
like a
weird
wall.
too, right?
Oh, it looked like a wall to me.
Oh, okay. Well, I might just be making up things then.
You guys all walk out.
Oh shit!
What happened?
I accidentally deleted my guy.
Oh shit. And moving back to Pandelin. You guys walk back outside. Where would you like to go?
Yes. go around this wall again, like slide down and go back to the inn.
Sure.
All right, now we should go. We should go see who's in charge of the town. Actually,
All right. Go ahead and make you guys way over there.
which is where.
The town master hall is going to be closer to town square. You guys have passed it by before, and there was a sign out front. Wanted mercenaries, and that's all that's written on the sign. You guys walk into the door, and walking around almost in a drunken stupor is one man who greets you as you come in. Hello. What are you guys in?
Looking for who's in charge around here.
He straightens up and tries to look more sober. That's gonna be me, Harbin Western. It's a pleased to meet your business. You guys here for the orcs?
Sure,
Or are you
but,
trying to
but
join the Red Brand?
there's a I wanted to talk to you about the Red Brand.
No, what do you need to know about them? They're just a mercenary guild. No trouble, really. And he leans in close. He leans in close. Listen, can we stop talking about them? I don't want them to hear it.
All right, let's not talk about them. I lean in.
He said,
We're
all
taking
right.
care of it. We're working on a solution. Don't worry.
I really hope it's a good one for the town. It's really gotten out of hand, and he sees somebody walk past the window, not even seeing who it is. Yeah. I'm looking. Glad you guys showed up. You guys are here for the orc trouble, aren't you?
Yep.
I'm looking for a strong, hardy group of men to take care of these orcs that have been giving people trouble east of Trailbore. I'd ask the Red Brands, but they're too busy right now. If you're willing to help, I'm offering 100 gold pieces of reward.
Sure. Where are these orcs?
If you go up to the north and Tribord Trail, just go east, and you should find them at some point. They're usually walking around, but they've got to have a campment somewhere.
Good.
If they keep hanging around there.
We should be able to deal with them, no problem. But first, we're gonna have to get some help from other adventurers.
Sure, if you want.
Have you heard? Do you know anything about any goblins around the area?
Sorry, what was that?
Goblins.
Goblin. I know goblins are kind of common around here. I know a bunch of them parts are calling themselves the Cragmaw tribe.
Yes. Do you know anything about where they might be hiding?
I know that they've got a place out towards the woods over in Netherwind. They kind of keep to themselves, really. I wouldn't know too much about those guys. They don't exactly walk into town, and I don't exactly leave.
Right. Well, thanks for the help.
Of course, and if you guys come back after getting rid of the orcs, I've got the 100 gold for you.
All right.
And he takes a big swig out of his flask.
I take a swig out of my skin with the whiskey.
I take a swig out of Harbin's glass.
Hey, that's mine there.
Sorry, he's not around from these parts. He's not accustomed to human interaction.
I just wanted to see what kind of what you were drinking to make you look like that.
I've just been drinking the ale from the Stonehill. It's a good place if you haven't stopped by. Yeah, give them some business.
Gotcha.
And you guys leave. Where do you want?
Yes, we go back to Stonehill.
Yeah, isn't it getting late?
No, it's about 12:30, 12:45, but it's still midday.
Can we try and recruit some of those guys at the Stonehill?
You can certainly try.
I don't think they're up for
I don't
it.
think you were here, but William was talking to a bunch of Simon Grunts, and they said they're not really fighters. They're just miners, but they did point you, or Elsa pointed you in the way of
That old
Edermath.
guy. Yeah, the old
Yeah.
elf.
Yeah.
So they're not really they're not really. They won't be able to fight, but you can certainly talk to the people around town, see what's been happening around the town. But you already know from Lennar that the Red Brands have hassled everybody besides the Miners Exchange, and you know from Frida, the girl there, that the orcs have been on the trail, and that the Chow Master's been looking for somebody to take care of them. Elsa's talked about Edermath, and you haven't really talked to anybody else besides Toblin, who said he doesn't know much around the town.
Yeah.
If only we had another one or two adventurers with us.
You can certainly try to look for him out in the town, but
Could that
Dakota
be-
was like, I can add them, but you gotta work for it.
you gotta at least try. He's not just gonna pop out at Mary Poppins.
Hey, boy.
Yeah. What's up? What's up, Mister?
Just wondering what you're doing.
Well, I was trying to tell Papa that.
Give me a second.
Dakota's gonna look at the script.
About to pass out. Honey, red big. Yes.
Where the fuck? What were we talking about?
You were trying to tell your papa.
Well, I was trying to tell Papa that the Quaylen's son, Carp, he said he found a secret tunnel in the woods, and the Red Brand almost caught him. It was really cool, but Papa doesn't want to hear it. And Toblin actually turns to him and says, "I told you to stop talking about that. We don't want to talk about the Red Brand here unless they're actually showing up on the door."
I storm up to someone. I'm like, you will tell me about them right now.
Look, all I know about them is they've been taking my money and it's not right. Now, my son wants to talk about them. He can talk about them, but he can't be telling all his stories.
Oh, well, I am
Secret
interested.
tunnel from
Secret
tunnel
tunnel.
Carp, sure.
I
There's a
want to hear about the
there's
secret
berries
tunnel. Where's
Pit
this? Where's this tunnel, son?
I didn't see it. Carp saw it. Alderleaf. Carp, he lives out by the farms. I'm sure he's out there working now. If you want to talk to him, but Dad doesn't want me talking about it anymore.
I'll go look for this carp in the farms.
Certainly, you guys taking off now?
Wait. Hey, where's the carp in the farms?
Well, the farms are going to be a little south of here. It's going to be southeast, about a little bit below the Sleep Giant and Farm direction. But if you just go past the Town Master's Hall, you eventually wind up there if you go down that path.
Okay. Thank you. This will aid in our journey.
Sure. I guess.
Hops in the fireplace.
Oof. Toasty buns.
Oh, Mary. So, Josh, is that what we're doing? I mean,
Yeah.
Trulina walks out
Whoa.
to you, whispers towards Erlen. They're standing on top of each other. My web browser's lagging, so I'm gonna read. But she comes up to you and she whispers in towards Eldar or Erden. My husband doesn't want us talking about this, but
I thought it was important for me to tell you. You should stay away from those red brands. See, let me quickly turn it around now that I can see what the fuck's going on. You should stay away from them, or you'll end up like Theldendra. He was the wood carver, or he was the wood carver, bless his soul. He stood up to the red brands not 10 days ago, when they came by his shop and started leering at his wife. He stood up to them and they murdered him out in the street. Can you believe it? A lot of us saw it happen, including myself, but that didn't stop them. They didn't care. They even took his wife and daughter and left with the man's body. They're all missing now. You just need to stay away from them before you end up like them. And
Thank
before
you.
you even reply, she just kind of walks
Oh.
away.
Okay, so I guess. So did William hear that, or because she was
He could
whispering?
probably
to me?
he could overhear it, but she was whispering loud, quite enough so that Tobin wouldn't hear. But you could probably hear what's happening.
Cool. So we should probably go to the whatever farm, and maybe we should stop at the wood place to investigate.
Sure. Are you guys leaving now? And I'm going to assume so.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, you guys have left. I'm sorry, you guys were up here. You guys left, and you make your way towards the farm, going past the town master hall. You walk up to the farm, and you see two people working. Two humans, one a younger boy, and one an older female, maybe in her mid to late teens. And they stop and look at you and wave you over, and they walk up to talk to you. Hello there. My name is Quailing Adderleaf, and this is Carp. Upon getting
Yes.
closer, you see that they're both halfling.
I was wanting to talk to Carp.
But sure, but for what? What about? And she kind of moves Carp behind her, protecting her from the three strangers that have just
We
walked
heard
into the
he
farm.
found a secret entrance or some secret cave around the Transcender Manor.
And I interject. I'm like, you shouldn't worry. We're here to put a stop to the Red Guard.
And upon hearing that, Carp kind of leans out from behind her and says, "Are you guys real adventurers? Are you
Yep.
going to take care of the? You're going to take care of the red brand?
Yeah, we already got 3 of them.
Well, you guys are so cool. You're just like Mr. Ettermath, and one day I'm going to be like him too, and I'm going to take out those red brands too. Maybe you guys could help me take them out if we go to the secret tunnel I found while playing outside the manor. I actually almost got caught by the big ugly bandits, but I got away because I'm a real good adventurer, just like you."
If you could show us this tunnel, that'd be mighty handy.
Sure. And he runs off, even with Quayle and his sister calling after him to come back. He seems too excited to show the adventurer his secret tunnel. You guys both make your way towards the woods here, and getting closer to the manor, you begin sneaking up there. There's nobody around, and you see a small tunnel just inside there that seems to go on for you can't see down all the way as it gets too dark. He says, "It's right down here. I was gonna go inside to investigate, but then the red brand caught me."
Run back to your sister. It's safer there.
But I thought we were gonna go adventuring together. I thought we were gonna get the red brand together.
Sure, yeah. Let's go back to the farm real quick, and then we gotta go get some stuff to prepare, and then we'll come back for you.
Okay, we can do that, I guess. And he looks a little sad, but he's still excited to go adventuring with you once you guys get prepared, and don't definitely leave him.
Like, well,
You guys are back at the farm.
we'll be here
and then we leave.
We'll be here, and then you turn around and start walking the other way.
And then we're gonna go like, where's the brush?
I think we can recover from this if after we clear everyone out from it, we bring him in.
Sure.
Let's,
You
let's
want
do
to?
that so we don't run into him, so he doesn't come with us.
Sounds good.
I could select it.
You can. Do you want to go down that path now?
Yeah. Are we ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain.
I can hear you.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Copy that.
Oh,
You guys have walked by. It's about 3 in the afternoon at this point. I'm just ballparking the times. You guys don't exactly have watches.
it's the optimal time to go into caves.
Go cave exploring.
Oh, look.
Let me go ahead and it does lead to an opening. Let me go ahead and
Oh.
this leads towards a narrow path down here. You guys have stepped inside. Do you want to keep going or?
Yes, and I lead the way.
Do you lead the way?
Yeah, I go yeet.
All right, give me a hold on.
Perception check.
No. Go ahead and roll. Let me see what it is on your character sheet real quick, Chief. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving.
Sorry, give me 1/4 second to make sure things real quick. Clicky clicky.
Oh, I'm about to die, aren't I?
Roll me deception.
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 So is that a 20?
It's gonna be a D20 plus your deception modifier. Everything on the skill chart is a D20. A 4. As you begin walking through the tunnel, you hear a voice creeping into your mind. Hello, Erden. Hello, wolf boy. I know you were raised by the wolves. You want to be a real boy, don't you? A real boy.
The hell's
You don't
going
see
on?
where this is coming from. Go ahead and roll perception.
Okay.
This better not be what I think it is.
That's definitely not initiative.
No.
That's a 12.
That's a 12.
Oh, it felt like a 12.
As you look around, you don't see anything around you. So you don't know where this voice is coming from. Do you call out and talk to it? Or what do you do?
I'm like,
Do you
who
tell
are
everybody that you hear this?
No, I say, who are you and what do you want?
William, who's he talking? William, who's he talking to?
Simon's calling out to William.
Who knows? Probably Satan.
I don't have a name. I don't have a name. I know you. You have a name. Your name is Erden. You were raised by the wolves, but I wasn't. Was I raised by the wolves? I don't know. All I know is I need my tasties. Do you have tasties, Erden?
I've got some horse meat.
Ooh, meats, yes. Could you... Where's the meats? Show me the meats.
Show yourself and I'll show you the meat.
Sure thing. Give me the meat. Give me the tasties.
Oh, fuck.
What is that?
Peeking out from behind the pillar is a humanoid figure that is gray in color and has one giant green eyeball that is fixated on you, Erden, but does occasionally flicker towards William and towards Simon.
I know all of you. All of you give me tasties. I watched the whole. I watched the manor. I want the tasties. You have the tasties.
Can I like throw the meat into like a far corner so he goes away?
Sure. Let me know where you're throwing it.
Can I throw it like?
Sure. Give me an athletics check to see if you actually make it. That
Okay. Okay. Gotta check that.
9. You land it right at his feet, and he greedily slops them up in just a
Slops.
few moments. The meat just being torn apart by his sharp teeth and claws. He doesn't actually grab them; he just sticks them with his hands and gobbles them up in mere moments.
Hey,
Any more? Any more tasties? I smell tasties, but I can't leave to get the tasties.
Why are you stuck here?
Well, I'm here because I was told to watch this place, and I'm here to guard my hoard, and I'm here to guard this hole. You see, this place is special to me. I don't know why, but I get tasties.
Do you see any guys with red capes and hoods walking around here?
Yeah, I see them. A lot of them. I know all of them. They all know.
How many in all?
They told me to watch this place and have the tasties. Ah, the ones in the capes. Well, last I saw, there's at least 6 of them. They all had tasties for me. Some of them weren't too careful, and some of them fell in the hole, and I got the tasties. Oh, they taste the best.
Uh,
The large ones taste better.
William's in trouble.
Can this
Do you
guy
have
read
any more
minds?
tasties?
Sorry.
If you,
Does this guy read minds or something?
Give me a perception check. Looking at him, he looks like he has magical powers. If you want, you could roll a history check to see if you know what he is. But he definitely has like he gives an aura of having magical abilities, so you wouldn't be surprised if he could read your minds. Looking at him, though, you have absolutely no idea what he is or what he was, if that is always what he looked like.
I have a feeling it'd be a bad idea to get in a fight with this guy, but at the same time, I feel like it's inevitable.
here.
Do you have the tasties?
If you let us,
What kind of taste is you looking for?
no. If you let us pass, we'll come back with tasties.
Oh yeah, lots of tasties.
Do you have any more tasties now?
I'll give you one more if you let us pass.
Simon pops up and says,
Did you do you like the red band? Are they your friends?
and Anothic says,
No, they just give me the tasties to stay here and stop anyone from coming in. But if you had tasties, I could keep it a secret.
and Simon says,
Well, there are dead guys that we killed in the other room if you want. Or are they tasty?
and he almost jumps out of glee and starts clapping his gnarled hands together.
Oh, tasties, you have tasties. Bring the tasties to me.
He does. He seems to be more than willing to eat bodies.
Is there a way to get into there?
Ooh! What if we lead him there?
You could certainly ask and see.
Can we lead you to where the tasties are?
No, I have to stay here. I have to watch the place, don't I? I have to be here. I can't leave the hole.
Do you
hole
know
in my
if there's
stash.
another entrance down here?
Well, there's the way you came, and there's the way above the cellar. I don't know if you've been there, but that's the only places I know of. I haven't really gone and left this area. The hole is all I need. The hole and the tasties.
Is somebody gonna have to? Are we gonna have to like all go back, drag the bodies all the way around?
You can, but he does say, where are the tasties?
They're not far from here, but we don't know if we can get straight to them. Yeah, definitely in there, but
Well, where's the straight to them?
Across this bridge, yo.
Across the bridge? Well, there's a. If you're talking about northern path, you can go up the northern path, then there's a fake wall there. Or if you're talking about the southern path, there's a fake wall there if the tasties are down
fake wall. Yes, yes, down there. How do you open this fake wall?
there. There should be a false brick somewhere that lets you push through the wall and it lets you move the wall to the side. Give me the tasties.
All right, I will go get you
Quite
some
hungry.
tasties.
So, are we gonna go back through the forest and go around
we
so
can,
we can
try and like
parkour
Parkour? What are you parkouring?
the broken bridge?
It's entirely intact. It looks a little wobbly, but
Oh, sorry, it's really
you can
dark
certainly
over it.
walk on it.
this one or this one.
Both bridges should be intact. There should be a brown bridge laying on top of them.
This one looks like it's broken.
Yeah.
Let me find the. But you guys can see. Oh no, so a light brown bridge is what I'm looking at on my end. But I don't think you guys can see that. So let me pictures. Roll 20 objects. That's not right. I have others. Other. Nope, I don't have it. Pretend that those bridges are entirely intact.
Oh, we can see
Okay.
this one just fine, but yeah, alright, I guess we'll go across.
Sure. And
I'll
as
come
you,
down
as you
here and
do,
I'll look for the false stone.
as William crosses the bridge starts to collapse. Give me a acrobatics check.
Me?
William crossed the bridge first. Aridin, you did follow him, but the bridge broke before he fell.
Okay, so I'm over here.
No, you're on this side with Simon because the bridge has
Cool.
collapsed.
Cool.
So I have to do the acrobatics check.
Yeah, give me an acrobatics check. What's that total there? 13. You do fall down. You fall down about 10. You fall down about 15 feet and take a 2d6 bludgeoning damage. And as you fall down all the way, the creature comes over to the edge of the cave. 5 points of damage, not bad. The creature leans over to you now, leans over the ledge, and says, "What are you doing down in my tunnel? Did you want to see my pretties?
No,
I
it
have
was,
pretty things.
I fell down. I'm just getting back up out.
I have pretty things in there if you want to take a look at them.
I'll look at them later.
They're really
I'm gonna go.
nice.
I want to go get you your tasties.
Oh, the tasties.
I'm gonna do a climb. I have to do another check for.
Give me an acrobatics.
Damn it.
You begin climbing, but you fall, and the tunnel this crevice is slanted towards this direction. So as you fall, you go towards this part.
Is it easier to climb
Go
up
ahead
this
and
other part?
No, not particularly. Either side is rounded. You see a large amount of bones down at the bottom. It's really dark.
I really want to climb out.
That's where I eat the tasties. You climb. You try to climb again. And you land towards this side. You're getting closer to my pretty things. You want to see my pretty things?
Here we
Is
go.
that something that lights up if you did like a perception check?
Something. Yeah, if there's something important, I'll light it up. Try to look for it. But
Alright,
with the 20, William does climb up to the top.
Thank God. Let's go get those tasties.
Thank you. I want the tasties.
Alright, do I do a
And,
perception?
Airden, did you want to cross this bridge or? Yeah. Yeah. Give me a perception check. The creature
Me? Oh,
actually
William.
jumps across without any trouble whatsoever. With that, you feel around the wall and it takes you a minute, but you do find a brick that pushes in when you press on it, and you manage to turn the wall sideways and push it on the edge. You're now able to pass through. You can
Alrighty
close it
then.
if you like, but it's open for now.
I'm gonna drag the bodies.
The door was locked.
Did you want me
Oh
to?
yeah, is it locked?
Yeah.
Simon locked it. You can certainly try, or you can try to break the door down.
Lock picking. What's my lock picking?
You're gonna need a lockpick kit
He's like
or a lock.
FBI.
I'm gonna come back and hey Simon, come get this door open.
Oh, okay.
And Simon walks on the bridge a little scared to see if it's gonna break as well, but this bridge seems to be fine. And he makes his way down towards you, passing the creature without him giving much of a look. The creature seems to be drooling over itself right in anticipation of the tasties.
Oh, well, my arm might be messed up a little bit.
LOL, that's not great.
No. Okay. You know where like your elbow skin is, that little flap of skin?
Yeah.
If you move your hand like an inch towards like your hand on that back part and like push right there, it's like really swollen. Like you could probably fit like half of a golf ball right there.
That's not good. Simon begins jiggling with the door handle and turns to you and kind of shrugs and says, I don't know. I kind of locked it, but I didn't think we'd
Alright, step aside.
need the key. Okay. And he backs up for you, sitting on
And I
some of the
kick
crates.
the door as hard as I can.
Are you coming over, Airden, or are you just waiting? Give me an athletics check.
I think I'm gonna keep
You
talking to
do
this
bust the
guy.
door. You break it through, and you're able to walk through the door now. That door is now busted and cannot be closed.
Alright, let's start getting these dead guys to our
Oh yeah, I should probably go over there and like grab him, right?
Sure.
And but the dude's got to stay in his cave.
Yeah. So Simon grabs this one and begins dragging him over. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. And Simon says,
This is good, right? You wanted this one? We got 2 more of them if you want.
and he says, "Oh, he has to give me the tasties," and he grabs the body of the red brand from Simon and rips it away from him and just throws it over the ledge and jumps down with it.
Well, let's bring these other two around and just toss them down for him.
I think we should
I
keep
forgot.
one.
Oh, we'll get more probably if he said there were 6 guys. There might be 3 more down here.
I
You guys toss him over.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bubba.
First one hits the side of the wall and bounces down next to the creature that you can barely see in the darkness. The other one actually lands on top of him. He doesn't even seem to notice as he's ripping off the arm, slurping down the parts.
We're gonna get you some more tasties, so sit tight.
And he's in between like mouthfuls of dead flesh. He says, "Oh, thank you. Don't forget to look at my pretties if you want to see them. I've got a few pretties, and
Can I
I used to own the pretties. I think I might."
can I do a perception down the hole to see if it's pretty?
Sure.
All right. Ah.
Looking down the hole, it's really dark, and there's not much that you can see. You're an elf, aren't you?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll it again, because you do have dark vision.
For real. I'm like, what was going? Wait, my perception is 4. Right.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
10.
Ah.
Looking down, you see a small box.
Interesting. Yeah.
What do you see down there? Do you see anything good?
I
Anything
don't.
you
Don't
have?
worry about it.
I only see a box.
A box? Oh, is there anything in the box, or is the box closed?
The box is closed.
Closed.
Okay. Well, is that his pretties? I want
Maybe.
to see the pretties.
Let's continue on, and we'll see.
Okay, where are we going? Are we gonna go up here, or are we gonna go the other way, or are we gonna go back down the other side?
Let's travel up for no that way. Just kidding. Yeah.
Do you want to go this way?
Boop.
You want to go that way? Sure. You guys make your way across.
Who's gonna take the lead? I'm a little scared.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Or you can do it, Josh. You do you.
So we should quietly open doors.
You guys walk up and you see two doors, one to the left and one to the right. The one on the left side, you hear laughter and talking and the jostling of mugs, and you sense that there's more than one person inside. They all seem to be having a good time.
Alright, let's go to this one on the right.
You open the door on the right. Are you all sneaking?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll that for me. Go ahead and roll stealth.
Why, dude? You always be rolling like.
Oh, looks like I
20s.
actually did stealth this time.
Yeah, you guys getting back pretty quiet. Airden, go ahead and make your roll.
Cool.
A 9. A little noisy, but you don't hear any of the laughter stop. Guys, are walking by. You want to go ahead and open the door, or peek past it, or see, or listen to it, or what?
Let's take a look in.
All right. So you open the door slightly, and you see this seems to be a station, an alchemy station of sorts. There's a lot of flasks are bubbling, and juices seem to be moving around. And you hear the squeak of a mouse. Do you want to open the door all the way and walk inside?
Yeah.
All right. As you open the door, you walk inside. You see all of the table now. The door opens. It's not locked or anything. You do also see the first time you've actually seen one in this area, a tiny little mouse running by. The moment you walk inside, the mouse takes off behind the desk and sits and watches you guys for a hot second before creeping up, a little curious and looking a little hungry.
Let's see.
Wait.
I guess we'll give him a little bit of ration.
Sure. You take out the piece of food, and the rat sniffs the air for a little bit, and then runs towards you, and reaches out with his little nose and little hands as you hold the piece out for him. He takes it and scarfs it down greedily, and then the little mouse tries to crawl up on your hand and actually rest on your shoulder.
Cool. I guess I have a pet now too. Alrighty then, I'm gonna go check out.
Cool. So what are we doing in here now?
I don't know. Is this a door?
Yeah, that's the door there.
Open it.
You want to open it all the way, or peek in it, or what's going on?
Peek in. Take a look.
As you peek in, you see a portion of the wall close, and it's left slightly ajar.
The door entirely.
All right. As you walk in, the room is empty. The room is empty of people. You don't see anything in there. This wall here seems to be really tilted and almost like it's ajar. This right here. On the desk, you see a couple papers, and on the floor, you see one paper in particular. Do you want to investigate the paper, investigate the door, or?
I'm gonna walk in and shut the door.
Okay.
Look at the desk for papers.
All right. Looking in the desk for the papers, you find not a lot of interesting papers immediately, but you do find one piece of paper that does pique your interest, as it is. Give me a hot fucking second. As it is stamped with a black spider on the very back of it, it's a stamp on the bottom of it. Do you want to read this paper, or
I guess I'll
put it in your
read
pocket for
over
now?
real quick and then take it.
Sure. The paper reads, as Simon comes in with you. Lord Albric, my spies in Neverwinter tell me that the strangers are due to arrive in Pandelen. They could be working for the dwarves. Capture them if you can, kill them if you must, but don't allow them to upset our plans. See that any dwarven maps in their possession are delivered to me with haste. I'm counting on you, Erno. Don't disappoint me. It is signed with that black spider stamp.
Alright, I'll put that in my pocket.
All right. There's also a chest at the foot of the bed. The door is still slightly ajar and is actually opening slightly as with the breeze pushing towards it.
Just let's check that chest.
Sure. Inside the chest, and Simon is going to move over to the door and start messing with that. Inside the chest, you see. Is this on the GM layer? Sorry, that's on the wrong layer. Inside the chest, you find. Why is it not letting me open it? You find a 180 silver piece.
So wouldn't that be a gold piece and 20 whatever?
That'd be
I guess, but it's separate, so.
Yeah, I can give you the conversions in a bit. You find a 180 silver piece, 130 gold piece, a silk pouch containing 5 carnalans, worth 10 gold piece each.
How many carlins?
With 5 inside. Silver pouch containing them. 2 paradots, worth 15 gold piece.
10 what?
2 paradots, worth 15 gold piece.
Paradox. 15 gold piece?
1 pearl, worth 100 gold piece. 1 scroll of charm person. And nothing else. The chest was also open when you came inside. Simon pushes onto the wall that seems to be sticking out, and the wall closes. And Simon says, "Wait a second here. Let me move that up. This wall is just like the other one we were at. This wall isn't real." And he pushes it to the side and reveals a doorway. As you were looking through the door back here, this door was closing. So you get the sense that the door had just been used. I think somebody just gave us the slip.
Yes. Should we follow them?
I think we should.
Alright, let's get them.
Alrighty.
I guess I'm
Let's-
just over here like, guys.
I think somebody's trying to get away. Let's go get them.
Come on, Airden. We gotta go get somebody. I think.
I thought this door was closed. No?
No, that door was opened by William when he came in.
Okay, cool.
Another false door opened by Simon, who's gotten kind of used to seeing the false doors here. He pushes in front and turns the corner, seeing just another wall in front of him. But he turns the corner and sees an individual in a dark purple coat, who seems to be peering over the ledge, shouting towards the creature down there. "Damn it, you fool! I told you to watch the caves for anybody that came through. You know your damn job. Get out there and take care of these things. Stop eating whatever it is you've got down there."
Should we throw on our robes?
Yeah, should we quickly put on our robes?
Sure, if you guys want.
Yeah.
Quickly, everybody put on the robes.
Trick or treat.
You guys put on the robes, and Simon takes the lead here.
Wait, put mine on?
You gotta hit the red, whatever.
There's yours. I'll put yours on for you. You guys are now all wearing your robes, and as you approach, this individual turns towards you and says, "Who the hell do you think you are? Just because you're wearing those robes doesn't no, you're not one of us. I'm the damn leader."
We just joined.
Yeah, we're new here.
I'm
Did
sure
nobody
you.
tell you?
I'm the. He looks a little confused and thinking back for a second. Who let you in? I'm the leader. I should have been in charge of your hire. Go ahead and roll a deception check, or just go ahead and roll deception. Airden,
This is gonna
as
be
I think you were the first person to say.
Oh! we done did it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you roll a 4? He says,
Fuck.
"Don't you take me for a fool. I know who you are." And with that, he takes the staff, raises it in the air, and slams it on the ground. The staff's glass top begins to shine brightly, and you see from it emerge 3 very bright, almost darts, float up into the air, and one lands at each of you. The first one to Airden doing 5 damage, the second one to Simon doing 3 damage, and the last one to William doing 4 damage. At that point, everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh. It's there.
Alright. It is now William's turn.
Going to throw my trident at him.
As you throw your trident at him, this individual raises the staff again and slams it down to the ground. It shines again, and his body is now covered in a bright blue essence. Give me 1 second here. That's a 23 to hit. It does hit, doing 8 points of damage. He is brought down. He's brought down, but he's still looking good for a fight. He's been hit, but it doesn't seem to affect him that much, especially with most of it seeming to bounce off whatever that bright light is.
Alright. Move there. Done with it.
All right. It's now Erno's turn, and he is going to again. No, he's not again. He's going to raise his staff.
Oh,
This time it seems to be for just a show effect, but he raises his staff, but it's actually his other hand that seems to cast this spell. A lightning bolt zooms out towards Airden. 13 to hit.
what?
13 to hit against your armor class.
My armor is
Just click your person, you can see it.
I have leather armor.
No. Click your person, and in the green circle,
It's 13.
13 does 5 damage to you.
Fuck. Okay.
And as he brings down his staff, he wisps his hands around and mutters to himself.
I think you should have disadvantage because the range is 5 feet.
You are right about that. Oh my. Actually, he can't cast that at all, so let me quickly retcon that, as I didn't realize the distance on that.
Okay.
You
cool.
keep all of your health on that.
Yeah, I put it back.
Thank you. Let's see the range on this bad boy. There you go. So he's going to raise his hand and push it towards you, Airden, and you feel a giant force trying to trap your body. Roll me a wisdom saving throw. That'll be a
Wisdom.
d20 plus your saving throw wisdom modifier.
Saving. Okay, for wisdom?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So for you, that should be a
2.
plus 2.
2
Yeah.
modifier.
8. As you feel the force grabbing onto you to try to freeze you, you push it off, and it doesn't seem to affect you at all. After that, he pulls his hand back and begins to swing it around in a circular motion, mist and dust coming off of it, and he casts himself in a shadow. Boom.
Well,
He casts himself in a shadow, and you see a dark cloud in this area. And he moves a bit, but isn't able to get all the way out of view before the spell ends. It's now over here.
ugh.
You can see he's not looking much for a fight. It is now Airden's turn.
Okay. It's going. Yeah, I'm like a villager.
Villager grunts. The Gnostic still, or the creature in the cavern still seems to be munching and crunching on the bones and bodies down there. Doesn't seem too interested in the fight.
So, can I take a disadvantage for using my longbow, but take a shot at him?
100% you
step
can.
back.
Because I think my longbow.
You can click it and see your distance.
It's wait.
You can go ahead.
Click on the longbow thing.
Go ahead. Click on the longbow. We're not going to count it as an actual attack, but you can see your range for it. 150
Okay.
to 600.
Yeah.
So now you know what you're working with.
Yeah. So what would it do for the disadvantage?
Disadvantage, roll it twice and take the lower number. for the
Okay.
attack.
So we're not counting that one, and we're gonna roll it twice.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 1. That's 2.
1, That's
Fuck.
2. Critically failed. The arrow flings, breaks, hits the rock here and actually breaks. Go ahead and mark off 1 arrow in your inventory.
Okay.
On that note, it is now
Simon.
it is now Simon Grunt's turn. I've got a lot of things on my screen and the thing just froze. There we go. I don't need you. I need. Let me go ahead and bring up what I need. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you, game.
Is my trident here? Or...
I'm sorry?
My trident's like right here, right?
I don't recall you throwing your trident.
Yeah, because it hit him and it hit 8 or something. Because remember, you said that he still looked like he was ready
you
to
did throw
fight.
your trident. So your trident was right here. Yeah. Simon is going to run up to him, fully catching up to him. And he's going to attack him with his short sword. It does not hit.
Oh boy.
Does not hit, and he's going to use 1 point of chi. Let me go ahead and put. Let me give him that real quick. Boom. He's going to use 1 point of chi and attack with his fist twice. One fist right after another. Boom, boom, just like that. The first one does not hit. The second one also does not hit. Glass staff just seems to be, for an old man, able to move around quite easily. Is now going to be bringing us back up to William's turn.
I'm gonna move right here, having picked up my trident.
Okay.
Team. To throw my trident or a hand axe at him.
Okay. And go ahead and roll it one more time for disadvantage.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't hit. Yeah, you throw your hand axe and it... Cool. And that's going to bring us back to Erno, who's going to turn around. Well, if you're going to come up to me and act like that... He's going to shoot lightning out of his hands, but it does not hit.
Well, if you can act like that, I'm not gonna hit you.
If you act like that, I'm going to fuck up. And he's now going to turn back around, cast that same spell on himself, go invisible, and come down here. That is now going to bring us back to Erden.
Okay, so I'd like to go. Okay, well, I guess that's 20, right? So I'd like to go. I guess 15. I want to go around. So if I go like 15, then
Are you going around this way?
Yeah. If can I go right? Can I go right here and do a perception check to open the door?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So 1, 20.
14. Yes, you do find it. You do push it rather quickly. You're able to walk through now.
Cool. And that's probably the end of my turn, right? Because I moved 30
Yes.
feet. Okay.
That is going to bring us to Simon Grunts, who's going to catch up to him again and attack him with a short sword. Which does hit, doing 9 points of damage. He is now going to attack him once with his fist, which does not hit, so he's going to use his second point of ki
of key.
Yeah, it's a new ability he has. And attack him one more time, but it also does not hit.
Oh, so
You
wet.
need to see a doctor.
It is now William's turn.
Yes, that's 15 feet.
Do you got to pick up your thing?
Pick it up as you go
Pick it
along.
up. 15 feet.
Nah, you won't be able to push him out of the way.
But I will come up right behind and be like, "You got this, Simon. Let's keep getting this old bastard. Let's eat this fetus."
Irina is going to turn around at this point. What did you say to me, you damn kid?
Damn,
And
Grandpa,
raise
I'm gonna
raise
show you
his staff
something.
one more time. The light appears to come through it, and he slams it down on the ground. And 4 light darts emerge this time,
I don't think they hit.
all of which attack towards you, and all of them miss.
You need to update your
He
prescription there, friend.
Shit. He's gonna move down here and close the door on his way out. You're gonna have to perform a perception check to get through it.
Is it my turn now?
It is your turn now.
Cool. Well, I move 30.
Alright. As you walk by, the 3 coffins you see in front of you suddenly burst open.
Fuck.
And 3 skeletons, all marked with the crest of the manor, start raising from the coffins. It is now William's turn. Let me quickly roll initiative for these guys. I'm glad you decided to take on all 3 by yourself.
I'm gonna die.
It is now William's turn. Oh, sorry, Simon Grunt's turn. And Simon's going to run up to the wall, perform a perception check, and let me check his stats here for the perception check real quick. His perception is a +3. So 23. With a 10, since he has done this before, he does open up the wall. But that's going to be the rest of his turn, because it took some time to figure out the wall. That is going to bring us up to this skeleton here,
Skeletor.
who is going to turn towards you, bones clattering. He's not even out of the coffer yet. And he swings his short sword at you,
Rip.
doing 8 points of damage.
Fuck.
And that does knock you prone, as you weren't expecting it. That's going to take us to William.
Right, I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna hop over Simon.
Athletics check, or no, not athletics. Whatever the fuck the other one is. Which one is that? It's not athletics. It
Acrobatics.
is acrobatics. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you do pass through him, and you see as you walk in, you see this individual that you're gonna take a wild guess and say it's Glassstaff is reaching into the pond, rummaging through something.
I'm going to hit. So he's turned around.
He is turned around. He's hurried. He knows you're there, but
Alright, I'm gonna go for my lungs.
with 6 does not hit.
Oof, but he's turned
As
around.
he is turned around. That's going to take us to Erno Glassstaff. He's going to quick rummaging through the items there and say, "You gotta do better than that, Sonny. I have a prescription. What's your excuse?" And he's going to run first up the stairs and around the corner here without attacking at all. That's going to take us to the skeleton here. is going to. I'm going to give you. Realistically, all of them are all prone as they were laying in the coffers. Let me check his movement here. See if he can even reach you half his.
Yeah, his dick isn't even long enough.
Exactly.
He doesn't have that big dick energy.
Unfortunately, he has just enough dick energy to reach right here, and is going to swing at you for short swing with advantage because he is standing next to his friend. Just see if he crits. No, he does not. You do. You take 4 points of damage. Not looking good for you at the moment.
Can I use a health spell when it gets to me? Oh, there's still one more.
It is now your turn.
Oh, it's my turn now?
Yes, it is your turn.
Can I use a health spell?
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
The
because
cure wounds?
we did the rest thing. So
Yes.
I go up here. I do spells.
You heal yourself 7 points.
So I'm not prone anymore, right?
You're still prone.
Oh,
You have
cool.
to give up half of your movement speed to get up.
Is that okay? Can I still do that?
You can do that.
Okay,
You can move at any point in your turn.
Okay, so I'd like to use half of it to get up,
And you are now up.
and then I'd like to yeet 15 away. Or that was
That's 10. You can move one more. You want to close the door on your way out?
yes.
You slam the door closed. You're now unable to see the skeletons. It is Simon Grunt's turn. Simon, with his outrageous speed, is going to catch up to Glassstaff and swing at him with a short sword. Doing a 19 to hit, which does hit, but it's a little pitiful. But with that, Glassstaff says, "No!" He starts coughing up some blood. "Stop! I give up. You win. Don't hit me anymore." And he puts down the staff. I'm too old for this.
And then as I hear this, I say, "Hey, this is the guy we get the gold for killing. I think they want him dead."
We can talk about this. They don't have to know that I can just go away. I'm just working for the spider. I don't want to work for him. If you let me live, I can tell you about the black spider, or how to get to. He starts thinking, trying to find anything to help you. I can tell you what he's looking for.
Take the info and kill him.
Yeah. Alrighty then. What's he looking for?
The black spider. I don't know too much about him, but I know he's some dark elf. He's looking in the Wave Echo Cave for the Forge of Spells. I'm not too sure what it is.
Do you know where they hide out?
With the black spider? Oh no. He sends me letters. That's all I know. He's really powerful, but I can't take him down. That's why I'm working for him. I'm good, I swear. I didn't want to do this.
We could probably make him make the red guard go away, no? And then we take the money. Not that I'm over there or anything.
Yeah, Mr. Metagaming over here.
Alright, if you can get you and the Red Guard out of town, give over everything you got on yourself right now.
Out of town, we can certainly do that. If you want, I'm sure there's a few actual good men in here that could help you. If you want some kind of force, this town needs a good actual mercenary force. If he's really exhausted from getting the shit kicked out of him and from running such a distance. He says, Ash, you seem plenty capable, but this town still needs help, and I don't know if you're gonna stay in town, especially if you're going off to the cave for the Black Spider.
But we plan on dealing with those orcs. And
So we're good, right? We're cool, yeah. Look, I can. And he's looking around for anything he could give you, and he quickly picks back up the staff and says, "Here, take the staff. The Black Spider gave it to me. It's rather powerful." And he hands the staff over to Simon for now.
alright, on your way out, don't forget to tell those other Shatheeds to get out of
Sure.
town.
Well, certainly, but I have to go through the cellar here to get to them. There's nothing really. Well, there's always some out in the sleeping room, but a lot of them are still down here. Do you want me to talk to them now, or
Yeah.
the ones down here?
Tell them that the time has come to,
Sure, I can do that. Well, all right. And he starts walking off.
Oh, well, I feel it. Double cross 100. Oh no, he's about to get yeeted by these things, aren't they?
Perhaps. He walks by. We're gonna quickly cut back. Let's get rid of his turn. William's turn is no longer needed. Airden, your turn is still needed.
Yeah, because I don't know that he's good now.
Who was the last person that beat the shit out of it? It was Simon. So, yeah, you don't know he's cool. The door's closed. Glassstaff opens this door here and walks out and sees the skeletons and says, "Oh, what are you doing out here?" And they all stop and look towards him. He raises his arms one more time and waves it around and almost does a flicking motion towards them. And all of the skeletons seem to lower their arms and slowly walk back towards their coffers.
railing
Disappointed.
behind him.
The door's open between you two, and Glassstaff says, "Were any of you down this way?
I
These
think one of our guys
skeletons
was
aren't
going around
usually
this way.
awakened."
Our elf friend was trying to run around.
There's another one of you?
Yeah, I remember the one you beat the fuck out of?
Yeah, now I remember. Poor lad. If I still had my staff, never mind. I don't finish that sentence. There should be somebody right through this door. He comes to the door and he knocks in a certain fashion. And exactly. And you hear from the inside, "Yeah, boss, what do you need?" I've come to tell you that the jig is up. We're not exactly in control anymore. There's all these men here now in control. They're stronger than I was, so if you don't want to get your asses kicked, it's probably best if you give up now. The damn Nothic was eating on some of the bodies, so I don't know if they did that.
It's a Nothic.
Whatever
if you
that
guys
thing
want,
is, it had a hold of all that, and by the time we were here,
Airden, you can roll a history check as you're a hunter to see if you know what a Nothic is.
I got that 0 histories.
Yike. Did you even want to try, or
I mean, I can try.
you certainly can?
Dude, I've been getting these shit rolls this entire time.
I might as well try too.
The word Nothic sounds familiar. That's it.
I
Josh,
just scratched my scratch.
you, on the other hand, William, you recognize the word Nothic. All you really know about it is a Nothic is something that is drawn to magical energy, as it was before it died. It was a powerful wizard that went mad with power and wanted to live forever, but died horribly.
Ooh,
It's
that
been
could
raised
probably
from the it's been raised from the dead and now lives forever, but is no longer has nearly the access to magic as it did, and it no longer knows who it was. They're driven very much by meat, in particular, human meat. They're extremely food motivated and want nothing more than to eat and to know who they were. That's what you gather from that. The thugs call out from the other side of the door and open it up and say, "Well, if the jig is up, what do you want us to do with the dame and the 2 kids?" I guess that's up to those guys in charge now. We've been taking them. We've been holding them here. I forget why. Somebody thought they were pretty or something. I don't know. I don't go outside very often. Yeah, I guess these prisoners are up to you.
Well, they'll be coming with us, and the rest of y'all better beat it out of town.
Sure. And these guys go ahead and walk out and leave you. If you guys want to take care of these guys right now, they're in the key, and he hands the key over to William. That key can unlock any and all doors. And he says, he starts thinking to himself, there's 2 things, 2 more places we gotta clear out. And he snaps his finger, and poof, on his shoulder, a little mouse appears. And he says, there's the gambling room that those damn ruffians are always in. And there's the room for the bugbear and and their goblin slave. Which ones do you want to go down first?
Let's go to those other red guards.
All right. And he
But
pushes
first,
past.
I'm gonna unlock these guys out of their cages and tell them
What?
that we're gonna get them out soon.
Sure. She says, "Oh, thank you for rescuing us. They had us locked away for days now, and after what they did to my husband, I wasn't sure what would happen to us."
Well, we're trying to get them to get out of town.
"Oh, thank you. I don't know how many will actually stay out, but you seem to have done something really good. Thank you for rescuing us, and I'm not sure how I could ever repay you, but there are the valuables on the red brand, of course, but I think there is something I can give you. In my little family town of Thunder Tree, where I grew up, we ran a shop. There was a expensive emerald necklace my father had, and he hid it under one of the shelves. It was in the southeast part of town, in the Thunder Tree. Nobody's been there in quite a long time, but I'm sure it's still there. It's the only thing I can give to repay you."
Don't worry.
Oh, thank you again. And all 3 of those individuals go ahead and walk out. All right. So Glassstaff over here is going to open up the door and be greeted by Airden.
Yee, Bubba.
Oh, you're the one I kicked the ass of. Well, you'll
What are
be
you
happy.
doing?
You'll be happy to know that my ass has been kicked too, and you win. I'm showing your friends around the place and telling every go now. What are you doing? He
Oh,
moves past you.
and I'm like,
You seem to
okay.
be on your psychedelic trip, and he takes you back towards his place and pushes past. The little mouse that was here is gone, and it seems to be an identical match to the one that's on his shoulder.
He got poofed.
That's little buddy. He hangs out here and tells me if any bad boys are coming like you. That's how I knew to leave. Alright, you guys walk in, and the noise you heard, laughter and clanking of mugs, were these four men playing some sort of game out on the table. And as the Glassstaff walks in, all of them straighten up. And as everybody else walks in, come to attention and get ready to fight. They pull up their weapons, but they're not quite sure. And Glassstaff says, "Oh, take it easy now. We're giving up as part of the Black Spider's orders. You're all going into deep hiding now. You gotta help the town out for now and take off the red brand name." They all look a little confused, but they all start walking towards the exit. All right. The only thing left is the bugbears and their little goblin slave boy. And he walks towards the last door. And as you guys approach the door, you hear a bunch of yelling and the sound of something getting smashed against a wall or a bed or something like wooden furniture breaking. And you hear, as you get closer, Airden can hear goblin language, which he does speak.
Yeah.
And you hear them, you hear a couple individuals berating something. And you hear, "Oh, you're good for damn nothing, and this is what you fucking deserve." And you hear them beating the shit out of something. But as Glassstaff opens the door, they all stop. And let me bring them to the token layer. You can see 3 bugbears that have been just absolutely wailing on this goblin.
I only see Droop.
Oh fuck. Let me quickly. You see that?
Yeah.
Cool. Let me just quickly
Copy and paste.
yeet. You see 3 bugbears wailing on a goblin that's bloodied and looks broken. One of the bugbears has a golden eye patch, or not a golden eye patch, a golden socket into his eye where his eye used to be. A golden orb now takes its place, and you can tell that he's obviously the leader of the bugbears, as he's different. The Glassstaff says, "All right, boys. The Black Spider has said that you can go back to wherever he said." "What? So soon? Why, we haven't done much of anything here, really." "I don't know. It's just his orders." "If you insist, boss." And all 3 of the bugbears go ahead and leave. The one goblin is still laying on the floor. Not sure if he can really move.
Can
He's
I like
unconscious, but he seems to be bleeding out. He's probably going to die. He said, "Well, that one was probably never really worth anything. I think that's all of them. Can I leave now?
Yeah, better not see your face around these parts, timer.
Oh, okay.
Can I throw a potion on this dude?
What kind of potion? Do you have a potion?
Yeah, I only used one.
Oh, you're spell casting?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna
Sure.
go yeet, and then I'm gonna go yeet.
Doing 5 points of healing damage. The goblin coughs and spatters up some blood and looks up to you and speaks in common. Thank you. What can I do for you?
Where the rest
No.
of those goblins and bugbears hang out. Like
Me in particular, no. Maybe one of the bugbears did, but I was just a hitting stack for him. I truly appreciate your help, actually. You guys, why did you hit me?
There's no sense in letting someone die for no.
Why?
Unless there was a reason and we brought you back for no good reason.
Well, no. I can be a good help. I can do lots of things for you. I can hold your stuff for you. Yeah. I can do something like that. I can hold your stuff for you and take the load off you. I can help in a fight. I'm not too good in a fight. I can certainly try though. I want to repay my debts to you.
sounds
my-
good. Stick around if you must.
My name is Droop.
Well,
All my friends call me Droop though.
is bringing Droop with us something you would want to do?
You can certainly do that.
If we can get into town without raising a ruckus.
I can be real nice. Like I can be real good with people. Yes, I can.
Very good.
Okay, Droop, we'll trust you, but if you do one thing that shows us that we can't, then it's over, and you will not make it away from us.
No. I would never attack my new friends. He doesn't seem to be too good at the common language, but he is making an effort to come off as friendly as good as he can by speaking to you in a language he.
Okay.
So where are we going, my new friends? He looks rather weak. Like he's not. In a fight, he probably wouldn't stand a chance right now. But invigorated by being with you guys, he looks ready to go for anything.
Should we go back to the village?
Yeah, let's
And,
go
like-
back through the main stairs towards the manor and walk past that.
The cellar
sleeping
stairs?
giant. Yeah, go past the sleeping giant. See if they beat town. Then go to the town master. Tell him that we dealt with them, and go to
Sure.
the mining girl and get our money.
Sure. So as you guys pass the bridge, the Nothing now is standing on this side of the bridge, standing on this side of the cavern, and as you guys all approach, because I'm assuming you're all walking over this way, he says, "Thank you for the tasties. They were very nice. They were very good. Shay, you never saw my pretties, did you? You can see my pretties. They're lovely. They're nice and shiny, like. They're. I want. Did you do anything to that man that was telling me to do things?
Yeah, he's gone.
He's gone. In that case, I want to give you some of my pretties
And he jumps back down into the crevice. And as Simon Grunts can see, because he's standing right next to it, the Nothic opens up the box and takes out a few items and jumps back up to the top with jumps back up to the top with Simon and says, "Oh, did you want to see my pretties?" "Yeah, I want to see the pretties. What you got? What you got there?" And shit, that's a lot of things I gotta add.
Oof.
Holding out the Nothic makes several trips and eventually box. As you guys can approach, the Nothic hands him 160 silver piece. Shit, where's my character sheet? There it is. 160 silver piece, so that many. 160 silver piece, 120 gold piece. 5 Malachite gems. Boppity. 2 potions of healing. A scroll of augury. And the one thing that he couldn't carry in with the box was a shining silver longsword. Simon immediately takes the longsword and turns around and says, I don't really have a use for this. I'm not good with the big weapons. Does somebody want to take this?"
And then I was like, yeet, because William already has one. Right, William?
Sure, why not?
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. And you can mark in your inventory +1 longsword.
Okay, how much is that going to weigh?
How much does your longsword weigh, William?
3 pound?
3 pounds.
3 pounds? The Trident's 13.
5.
The trident should not weigh 13 pounds.
What?
Trident should weigh 4. I think.
Yeah, Triton's 4.
Cool. Well,
All
that
right.
helps a lot. My pack was like 110. I was like,
Oof.
yo, yeah, I got this 50-foot rope.
Yeah, that came from your one of your starting kits.
I know. We could have used that to crawl down the freaking thing.
You could have. The Nothic was just jumping down and up.
Yeah. What is the sign?
On the silver sword, the word Talon is inscribed on it. Not like scratched in, but it's like it took a long time to inscribe that into it. Airden, you can give me a history check.
Okay.
I know you're great at those.
Yeah.
do you want me an intelligence of 6 to double check that for you?
Yes, please.
Barely looking at it rather weird. You're holding it upside down and you can't read what it says. For you, you're looking down it. You're not really able to see what it. You see what it says, but you're not able to tell what it means. Let me see real quick.
Thank God I took history as a skill. Right, the fact that it's an intelligence skill.
Can I ask the dude?
Yes, you can certainly ask the Nothic.
Hey, Nothic, what does that word mean?
Talon? That's That might be me. I don't remember. But when I woke up, it was next to me. And I think it's mine. It might be me. I don't know me. Do you know me?
Not as well as you want us to.
Simon is going to try the history check. Oh, let's see. Oof, a -1.
Ah.
Oh, but a natural 20. Simon actually recalls who exactly, and he said, "Oh, I think I saw that. Talon Aldith, I think he probably was. I know he had a long sword like that one. I think he died fighting off orcs that attacked through the hidden caverns below the manor. He used to own this place, you know. He died in the attack that overran this manor, but I don't know what happened to him. I mean, where he went, nobody's seen his body." With that, I believe everybody's going to go ahead and start moving toward the exit.
Can we be like, hey, your name is Talon, whatever.
My name is Talon. Well, I could read the sword. I just don't know if it's me. Is it
It
me?
is
It
you.
might be me.
It is you.
Oh, thank you. I have to know more. But now I don't have to watch the hole as much as I did. I still have to stay here because it feels good. The magic here feels warm and familiar. But for now, I'm gonna see if I can find more tasties. And he starts walking off somewhere in. You can still hear him tromping about in the cellar. He doesn't seem ready to leave, but he does walk away from you guys.
Nice.
I just beat it
All
before
right.
this guy comes back.
You guys go to the exit of the cellar, but
There's too much music. I'm allergic to it. By music, I meant magic.
do you guys go through the cavern or the actual
The actual
exit?
exit.
All right, so you guys all make your way towards the actual exit.
Yee,
Yee,
yee, bubba. Oh, I feel the magic.
running through your veins.
No, I feel it.
You all exit through here. Bless.
I know, I feel blessed.
And you guys all make your way down where again?
Just to walk past Sleeping Giant and to peek in, see if they're going.
All right. As you pass by the sleeping giant, this time you don't see anybody in there. Everybody seems to have gone.
Nice.
You going back to the Stonehill Inn or the Town Master Hall?
Should we
or
drop
where?
off the goblin dude?
He should
I think we
stick
should
with us
drop off
for
the
now.
goblin
Drop them off where?
at the Stonehill Inn.
Sure. You guys walk into the Stonehill Inn with Droop in tow.
Cool.
Just don't mind his name for now.
Okay.
He's the drag and drop.
I'm gonna pay for this goblin named Droop. He's friendly, so don't worry about him.
Well, we've never had a goblin staying here. Are you sure he won't be stealing from us? He's not part of that.
This one's tamed.
He's not part of that Cragmaw tribe, is he?
He's with us.
He's on bad standing with them. Let's just say they don't get along.
Thank you. I'll stay here for the night and rest up, but I'm gonna come and help you soon.
Either one of you can mark off
I'll do it.
2 gold piece.
Yeah, Dakota was like, let me think about that for a second.
Yeah. He's gonna go ahead and rest in here. What do you guys want to do, or what do you guys want to say?
I wanted to
yeah,
wrap this up a little bit. I want to go to the town master. Like, hey, I got that guy out of town.
All right. Go to Pandelen. And you guys walk up to the town master, who's still He's asleep when you guys walk in, but he quickly wakes up with the sound of the door closing. It's you guys again. Oh, what is it you need? Did you take care of those orcs yet?
Oh
Not
fuck!
the orcs, but the red, whatever
Red
they
brand.
are. The
Red
brands.
brand.
Yeah, we told them to get out of town.
Well, I thank you very kindly for that. I'm not sure why you came here to tell me.
Just thought you would be interested in knowing.
Well, thank you.
Forgot to
Actually, since you guys are here again, I've been looking for a friend. Erno Albrecht. He's a fellow member of the Laws. He disappeared a while ago. He's an older man. You probably can't miss him if you. He's a short man with a dark beard, and he's probably a wizard or something. He can use spells. If you find him, I got 200 gold piece in it for you.
Where was he last seen?
I don't know. Give me a perception check, Josh.
Ah,
You critically failed.
mission failed.
Not even sure who the hell he's talking about. You have zero idea. Go ahead and make one, Airden. Give me a
Okay.
perception check.
It's my time to shine. Fuck
There you
yeah!
go, 20. This sounds a lot like the wizard you guys just fought.
Yeah,
It does.
We just fought a dude like that.
You
Staff?
fought him.
I pull out the
Yeah.
staff. Does this look familiar?
No, not to me. But he was always working on different things and doing stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if he had one like that.
Have you
But-
ever heard of the the Black Widow or the Black Spider?
Black spider.
Black Spider doesn't ring any bells. You guys found him? What did you? Is he all right? What did he say to you?
He's alive. If this is the same person.
He just has to lay low because of some bad choices he made.
He made some bad choices. Well, I guess I'll believe you on that one. Y'all haven't done me any wrong yet. He goes ahead and hands 150 gold piece to William. I'm not gonna give you the full payment as I'm not certain, but I don't think you. I think you guys probably found him.
Nice.
Cool.
Josh was like, "Yeet."
Yeet.
Hold
Give
on
me
a
that
second.
money.
I'm writing it down because it's important later for math.
Cool.
You got to make
Um,
sure to write it down so you can do your taxes in the
Yeah.
game.
Where are we going now? Is this who
Going
gave you
to
the job to
the-
get here?
The miners' exchange.
All right, you guys walk over to the miners' exchange, and you wait in line again. And you guys try to approach her, or going around the line as you think a little more important because you've done things. You're doing a job for it. The moment you step out of line, all of the miners cry and shout out and scream, "You get back in line! We've all been waiting. You're not better than the rest of us." And
Sure thing.
Halia looks up from her notes and waves you off to the back of the line. You guys wait for about 2 hours, and eventually you get up to her. Well, what is it? You guys done it or not?
Yes.
He shouldn't bother the town no more.
Well, good. Here's that 100 gold piece for you. And she drops a coin pouch onto the table. Say, you guys seem to be pretty good and capable of handling yourselves, and you're looking to make a few coin. How do you say you want to join the Zemeterium? We're a group looking for people that want to become rich and powerful.
I like the sounds of that.
You want to join us?
What does this involve?
Well, if I ever need you to do something, I'm sure I'm going to call on you. But eventually, if you work your way up in the ranks enough, you might be able to tell me to do something. But for now, we'd be able to call on you when we need something. And she rubs her hands together. It'd be quite profitable for you and me. You know what I'm saying?
I'll have to sleep on that.
You're gonna have to what?
Sleep on that.
All right, no problem. Come back to me if you ever need it, but stop skipping the lines. Nobody likes it.
Ha. What
And
time is it?
It's sitting around 6:30. It's getting a little later in the day. It's getting around dinner time. But as you guys walk out, do you guys want to do any shopping or go back to the tavern to eat and sleep?
Go back to the tavern.
All right, you
Yeah.
guys go back to the tavern. You can talk to. Wrong place.
Whoa.
Yeet.
I did not catch what that was, but okay.
Hey, don't worry about that, Chief.
Well, I'm gonna consume some of my apples. I'm gonna eat 2 of them.
Cool. You eat some apples, so you don't have to eat. Simon Grunts pays 5 silver to get a warm meal. William Toblin looks over to you and whispers over to Trelina, and Trelina brings over a meal for you as well.
I get it. It's because he's scared.
Exactly.
I
All right, you
see.
guys all eat. Anything else you want to do for today?
No, I'm going to my room because I'm hurting. So I'm gonna.
All right.
Same.
Toblin is lock that door.
Wait. Before I go to bed, I go into to Loop's
Droop.
Droop. And
Yeah, what is
I
it,
don't-
boss?
And he's saying that in common, right?
He's gonna speak in Goblin this time because you caught him a little off guard. Boss, what is it?
So he doesn't know I speak Goblin, so I'm gonna speak.
He
Goblin
does not.
back. Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna speak in Goblin back. I'm gonna say, "Are you feeling better?"
Yeah, I'm feeling much better. I think tomorrow I'll be able to go out and help you. Whatever you.
That's fine. That's fine. Do you have you eaten dinner?
No, but I managed to grab something as one of the bugbears passed, so I have a meal.
Well, I'm gonna give you 5. Okay,
5 what?
5 silver piece. Because
Cool.
that's how much dinner was, right?
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna do that.
Well, thank you very much, boss. And you both are talking in Goblin. He
Yeah.
seems to be talking a lot smoother. He's more used to this language. Thank you very much, boss. Nobody's ever treated me this kind. I don't know how to repay you, but I certainly will. I'll lay down my life for you, I will.
You'll have your time.
Oh,
Bid a good night.
good night to you, sir.
And I yeet off the bed.
As you rattle the door, it's locked, and you realize you haven't paid night's rest.
Fuck.
I step out real quick, and I come to
Paces.
you two guys, and I give both you, Simon, and Erdan 60 silver and 126 gold.
Oh, Josh was doing some math.
60 silver and 126.
Gold, yeah. Tip both of them. Like they each get that much.
Okay, 60 silver, you said?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's all from money we got from doing stuff and what.
Cool. Simon pays his 2 gold, and he's going to take a room.
I'm gonna give my 2 gold for the night. I won't be allowed this time.
And we thank you kindly for that. You kept it quiet enough last night. Good
Yeah.
night, sir.
Good night.
All right.
Yeah, my
You
socks
guys
were a
go
little
to your
squishy.
beds. You guys go to your beds and you rest up. And that's where we're going to call it for tonight.
Yeah.
Thank Christ.
Yeah, I got extra 100 play.
XP for this. Let me actually see what you've done.
We killed the 3 guys and that's it, and then we dealt with that other guy.
Yeah. The next day, blah 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 blah. State blah 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 blah. You guys, a lot of this module is broken up into chunks, and for this one specifically, it doesn't say. It says generally not to give out XP per enemy, but going through the XP blocks that you guys have, let me see real quick. Oh, let's see. You guys should be sitting at 1,000 XP. So you guys made it to level 3.
Legit.
Legit.
Nice.
So you guys can update that, and we will take care of leveling up your characters at a later time.
I'll do it myself on my